wishing I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what's goody, man? What's goody? Happy holidays, everybody, man. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, man. I know I had a happy Thanksgiving, man. You know what I'm saying? Daughter Sweet 16 was yesterday. You know, we presented her with a car. That's always fun, man. You know, the whole close your eyes, walk outside, see the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was great, man. It was great, man. My daughter getting older, man. Damn, 16, but I'm getting old out here, boy. RAPs are getting old, boy. You hear me? But shout out everybody in the building, man. Tonight gonna be a great night. Hey, Mark, shout out my boy Mark, man. Hey, Mark, you see what you part of now, innit? You see that by your name, innit? I told you I got you, family. I told you, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Shout out Mama Mafia, man. Shout out Mama Mafia, man. Let's go, man. For sure. Mike Sports Vibes. Appreciate you tapping in, man. Bob, Mr. I Want to Mark, man. He said 18-2. Damn, we going 18-2. He got the Super Bowl included. I like that, man. Let's go, man. Shout out everybody, man. My boy SKOL Mafia, man. Slime Ball. What's good, man? Dang, what's happening, man? Let's go. Let's go. Luff in the building, man. Let's go. Roger, was good. Two-tone, my guy, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you tapping in, man. Queen Mary in the building. Oh, we gonna be packed tonight, ain't we? Let's go. Shout out Eric from New Mexico, Florinda, and Raquel, man. Let's go, man. Hey, man, we had some bullish football to watch today, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like we had some bullish to watch today, man. That was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie. And I feel like, man, the Bears, they let us down, man. The Bears let us down. Shout out my boy Delt in the building, man, for sure. Shout out my boy Delt, man. That's a fact. My boy Delt said, if you don't think the Vikes can win the North, you're not for them. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, too, though, Delt, man. Listen, hey, we need the Packers to win, man. If the Packers don't beat them on Thursday night, man, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? It's over with, man. Mathematically, man, we can't get it done. But I'm gonna tell you though, I think the Packers playing good football. So I think we definitely, it's unfortunate we got to be Packers fans on next Thursday, bruh. That's crazy, but we need them to do that though. We need them to handle business. I think they can. I think they can, man. I think we definitely, hey, if the Packers handle business for us, man, we definitely gonna win that for sure. Oh yeah, they play the Bills too, man. The Bills can beat them, bro. Like facts. The Bills definitely can beat the damn Lions. The Chiefs, they look bad. I ain't gonna lie to you, but even though the Chiefs have nothing to do with what like us playing them, we would have to see them in the Super Bowl, obviously. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they winning by the skin of their teeth. But I mean, with Patrick Mahomes, that's just how they win. Though I feel like they always win like that. Like for the most part, I feel like they always win like that. That is nothing new for them, honestly. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. He said they can end in the tie. Bad. I ain't trying to go through all that. We gotta handle business. Let's handle our business against the Cardinals, right? Which that's what we're gonna speak about. I think we will handle our business, to be honest with you. History is on our side, man. History is on our side. So I like going off history, man. Listen, man, when you look back, the Vikings have not lost to the Cardinals in Minnesota since, what is it? Is it 1988? Hold on. I actually saved this because I've been repping this shit. You feel me? Like I've been repping it for a minute. I've been like, man, listen, man, this is why I feel like the Vikings gonna win. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Somebody drop the stat down there if you got it, man. I think it's like 1988 or something. Oh, 1977. Let's go. Even better. Let's go, man. Yeah. Yeah, right here. The Vikings have won all 11 matchups in Minneapolis since the Cardinals moved to Arizona in 1988. But I guess we even all the way back since 1977. So I'll take it. You feel me? Like, for sure. All I know is we be whooping they ass in Minnesota. You hear me? I'm going for it, man. You know, I'm going for it. Let's go, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I see y'all, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. I've got everybody in the building tonight, man. Listen, man, I hope y'all full off the turkey. Breezy, what's happening, Breezy? Appreciate you, man. Let's go. Yeah, cards that never won. And honestly, man, like the Cardinals, they defense don't scare me. There nothing about them scares me, to be honest with you. Kyler Murray don't scare me. I'm not worried about they rookie wide receiver to Kyler Murray connection with Marvin Harrison. I'm not worried about that. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about nothing. You feel me? Like I just think our team better, man. Like I just think this is a game where we should go in there and handle business. You know? Oh, it's North's birthday, man. Let's go. Happy birthday, North. Let's go, man. He said not rap saying Minneapolis. You know, I can't say it the right way, boom boom. You know what I mean? I be trying, man. You know what I mean? I be trying. It's my Charleston accent, man. You know, I don't, I just can't do it like y'all Minnesotans, man. You know what I mean? But I'm trying though, bruh. Like, come on, man. I'm gonna move up there when I get old. I'm saying when I get old and gray, man, I'm gonna die in Minnesota, man. Minneapolis to be exact. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably capping on that, but still. You know what I mean? Shout out Clarence, man. Y'all wish Norse a happy birthday, man. Shout out Norse in the building, man. Donkey Dubs, what's good with you, man? Dan, working on Black Friday. Yeah, I ain't working on no Black Friday. That's over with, man. Aaron Jones about to hit the road runner mode against them birds. Yeah, no, that's a fact. It's happening. Shout out Jacob. He said, I think it's funny the Lions almost lost to the Bears. Man, they fired the coach, which hey, I was watching Bears Central, man. That's the podcast. I be tapping in with Chicago, and I'm gonna tell you, them boys was going off on Eberflus, man. They wanted boy to not even get on the plane, man. You know what I mean? And I don't blame them. I sat there and watched that game. We were rooting me, realistic Randy and SK. We were in our little chat and we were talking like, man, this is about to happen. We good. Them boy about to take a L. And this dumbass dude, man, like, come on, man. We ain't even Bears fans and he made us mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, I felt their pain, bro. You know, I felt the Bears' pain. I was like, yo, this dude is a damn doofus, bro. Like, what the fuck? Imagine if that was KOC. Boy, listen, boy, Vikings Nation would have been going crazy. Boy, I'd have felt bad. Boy, it would have been over with for KOC. Yeah, it'd have been over with. You know what I mean? Like, we would have been on his top. Even me. You know what I'm saying? As a KOC rider, bro, I would have been on his ass, bro. Straight up. Like I was on him. We was curb stomping his ass. He would have made the thumbnail that night. Facts. No, you just can't do that. That's just unacceptable, bro. And then his press conference made it even worse because he acted like there was nothing wrong with it. Yeah, they fired his ass. Shout out Jay Chang in the building, man. Shout out Sarah. Sarah said you couldn't handle it up here. Nah, facts though. I couldn't. You ain't lying. I couldn't. I couldn't handle it up there for real. I subscribed and sent a like. I'm glad I found another Vikings fan. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the Purple Gang, man. Let's go, Webb.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Let's go, Webb. You in the building, man. Let's get it, man. We appreciate you, man, for sure. No, we be having fun over here, Webb, man. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? We be having fun, man. We be talking, man. Be part of the family, man. We just be talking. You know what I mean? We just be talking Vikings, man. Casual. Talking our shit. You know what I mean? That's all it be. That's all it be, man. We having a good time, man. Appreciate you though, man. Hope you had happy holidays, man, for sure, man. Hey, look, man, I'm excited, man. This is my favorite time of the year. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. This is my favorite time of the year, man. You know what I'm saying? Christmas, all that. Love it. Love it, man. Clarence, man, what's up? He said didn't watch no games yesterday. I hate them all. Hey, no, hey, I facts. Facts, man. Vikings over everything, man. But I had to tap in, man. There was nothing else to do. I didn't watch. I'll say this. I didn't watch the middle game. I didn't watch the Cowboys and Giants. I was not watching that shit. You couldn't pay me to watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you couldn't pay me to watch that for sure. You could not pay me to watch that game. That game, I was like, hell no. But come to find out, I guess it was a competitive game, though. You know, I mean, it had to be semi-competitive. Two ass teams. You feel me? Like facts. Two ass teams. Vikings 31, Cards 23. Darnold 3 TDs, 1 pick. Hey, my boy had to throw the pick in there. Damn, you had to throw the pick in there, my guy. Come on, man. You got to throw the pick in there. Hey man, hold up now. Hold up, man. Anchor man. You know what I mean? Anchor man.
Anchor man.
Hey, look, man. He ain't throw an interception in 2 games, man. You know what I mean? Don't sleep. My boy definitely ain't going. My boy definitely is not turning the ball over no more this season. Y'all know I'm capping with that shit there, man. Let me stop. I wish. You feel me? Shout out my SKOL broski, man, with the 1999, man. Appreciate you as always, man. My SKOL bro, man, for sure. My SKOL broski, man. 10-2, man. Hey, 10-2 coming. That's a fact, man. 10-2. You gotta send that to me, Rap. I need the Bawu. Oh yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure it out. Boom boom. I think I might have to like upload it to my I think I might have to upload it to my computer and put it in my audio mixing program and then render it, man. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I got you though through the weekend for sure. I'll figure out how to get it to you. He said member needs send that video. Yeah, I got you, man. I got the video. I am gonna start doing something for the members though. No, that's a fact though. The members, I'm definitely working on that, man. I got one more meeting, man. I be meeting with other content creators, man, and we trying to figure shit out. And I'm bouncing ideas. I'm getting ideas from them. So I'm definitely gonna figure something out for the ones who do, tap in and really pay for the membership. Purple Gang, man. We're gonna start doing something. And it might even be different from just all Vikings football, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna be doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I want it to be right. That's all, man. I just want it to be right. Let's see, man. MAGA man, what's up, man? He said, make Daniels Jones great again. hey, if anybody could do it, you know what I mean? KOC, you feel me? Like KOC, man. We signed him today to the practice squad. It's official. It's official. I seen a picture, but I didn't get to see what number he was wearing. Did anybody catch what number he was wearing? Did anybody catch what number? Shout out my boy Boom Boom, man. Let's go, man.
I give you 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
Did anybody catch what number Daniel Jones was wearing? It looked like he was wearing 8 to be real, but it also could have been a 5 or the 6 too. So I didn't really. Oh, he's wearing 13, Boom Boom. Oh, 13, man. That shit look bogus. He gonna have to change that. Nah, man, he can't be coming out there in no 13, man. That's bogus as hell. Nah, he can't do that. I thought it was a 1-digit number in the picture though. I thought it was a 1-digit. We'll see it though on the thing. 13. Oh man, 13. It looked like man, this man wearing 13. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a bad luck number. His ass gonna be worse. Nah, 13 ain't that bad. Yeah, man. Shout out my boy Mark, man. Hey, my boy Mark. He wrench gang now. You hear him? He wrench gang, man. Hit the like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Wipe your feet at the door when you come in, man. That's what wrench gang do, man. You feel me? For sure, man. Let's go. I hope Dave comes on in here. Get your popcorn ready. Oh no, Dave ain't coming in here, man. Dave ain't coming in here. Like listen, we did when Dave used to come in here, man. When Kirk was on the team, man, shit, man. We used to bury him. You know what I'm saying? I don't got that personal with Dave though, man. I mean, I don't get it other people business. Like, hey, if y'all don't like his stance and stuff, like you got certain people that don't like his stance, that's cool. Don't like his stance. That's fine with me. You know what I mean? I don't let people dictate who I rock with. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But shit, if he come in here, he gonna get eat up. That's just what it is. Because we do disagree. I'll be keeping real with you. We do disagree. That's why our show was so lit. For sure. That's why our show was so lit, though, for sure, because we disagreed. That's why I wanted to do a show with him. He felt one way, I felt the other. That's what you call entertainment. Shit, if we both felt the same way, that shit just caught out. That's just a meat riding show. We just gonna be sitting there glazing. He say one thing, I'm like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree. Now let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Matter of fact, let's argue about it, goddammit. Shout out my boy Dave, man. For sure, man. Shout out my boy Dave. We gonna go on X though. We surfing X, and I'm gonna tell you, if you ain't on X, some shit went down today. You feel me? Some shit went down today. Now I'm not going. There's certain tweets I'm not gonna bring up just because hey, look, I'm just not gonna do it because there's other shit get a little personal. But we are gonna look at one of Dave's tweets and see what he did today that kind of got stir the pot a little bit, man. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. You gotta be careful what you post on there, man, because RA Peasy on Fridays, man, we surfing. You feel me? We surfing, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. D Woods, man. What D Woods at? D Woods. D Woods, where you at, man? Hey, D Woods, man. Listen, hey, come on through, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Like, I got a seat for you, man. Right here, D Wood. I got a seat for you, man. Come on, man. Come on, sit with R.A. Peasy. You feel me? Hey, come on, sit with me, man. You know what I mean? Hey, we can talk about it. You know what I mean? We gotta talk about it, brother to brother. You feel me, man? Let's get it done. My boy put me on the waiting list. Hey, let's go. Hey, my boy D Woods. Shout out my boy D Woods, man. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to my boy though, man, for sure. Go sub to my boy. My boy be putting in that work, man. Listen, man, it's good to have, you know, because me and D Wood, we locked in. We friends at the end of the day. So like we both Vikings fan. We both want the same shit, but it's good to have disagreements, man. If everybody agreed, this shit would be whack. Let's be honest. Like if everybody felt the exact same way about the team or which direction the team should go, this shit would not even be worth it. This shit would be boring, man. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we all want the same shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my boy said he petty. Hey, my boy D Wood said he petty, man. You know I petty, boy. Listen, Petty McFarlane, boy. You hear me? Like shit, I'm on that. Yeah, and D Woods. Hey, listen, D Woods. I don't want to put you in the spotlight right now, but I'm gonna tell you. You said you with the smoke. I'm really with the smoke. You hear me? For sure, I'm really with it. Yeah, the door is open at all times. Smoke flowing under the damn door. You hear me? Like shit, all you gotta do is open it. That bitch gonna hit you right in the face, dog. Shout out my boy, man. Shout out my dog. For sure. Quiet Storm, what's up with you, man? What's up, Weez? I see you in the building, man. Appreciate everybody, man. How we feeling though, man? Real talk, man. How we feeling about these Cardinals, man? Who gonna go off? Drop the X factors down in the chat, man. Which player's gonna go off? You know what I'm saying? Ed Ingram asked D Woods. Hey, no, that's a fact. We had to get on D Woods about that, man. Ed Ingram asked, man. It is what it is, man. Get the toilet paper ready, man. Hey, look, we not finna die on that hill, Woods. We ain't gonna die on that hill, bro. Not tonight. We ain't dying on that hill, Woods. Not tonight. We not. I have no Vikings friends outside of Purple Gang. Well, I gotta talk about Ish when I'm in the building. Hey, facts, Mark. Hey, man, and guess what? Yeah, you got a ton of friends then, bruh. Like for sure. You got an army, man. You got an army behind you, man, for sure, man. You already know what time it is. We with you, bro. Hey, you ever got any smoke out there? You know what I mean, Mark? Hey, hit us up. We there, man. We gonna rally the troops, man. We on their top. You hear me? Hey, just let somebody know in the group, man. We on them. All you got to do, I just tell y'all when y'all join the Discord or y'all in the chat and X, just make sure you drop the link so we can all unite. You feel me? Hey, bro, over here talking crazy. Where at? Let's pull up. You know what I'm saying? I know Bob wanted to do a troll tonight on a Cardinals live. So we're gonna see if somebody on live for the Cardinals. And if not, I know for the pep rally, there'll probably be a Cardinals content creator. There's one that I already know fairly well because I've been tapped in with him. So we're gonna wind up surprising him probably during the pep rally because I know he'll be live. I don't think he's going live tonight. I ain't seen nothing scheduled on his channel, but I know he's gonna stream the game, and he usually starts like an hour or 30 minutes before the game. So we're gonna go in there and pop our shit on Sunday. We dropping FTCs in his chat. You hear me? Like straight up, man. Fuck the Cardinals. Yeah, I might be cool with you, but fuck your team. Straight up. Yeah, that's how we coming. Vikes and Redbirds. Shout out Bundy, man. My guy. Let's go. D Will, I see you. I'm petty as hell and hit below the belt. Hey, no, Sarah definitely petty. Yeah, she definitely Miss Petty for sure. Shout out Angel in the building, man. I see you, man. My guy. No, Sarah is Miss Petty. You hear me? Like straight up. Sarah is Miss Petty. Like she definitely run the Petty gang. You feel me? Like straight up. She run Petty gang. Like if anybody want to get petty, man, reach out to Sarah. She'll get you in the right location. She'll direct you the way you need to be. Like straight up, bro. She be like, oh, you want to get petty? Come with me. You want to get petty? Come with me. I got a group we can go fuck with. She be all over. She be over Eagles and fucking Falcons. She be on every team fan base acting super petty, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I like it though, man. That's what this shit for. Like, fuck it. If you got time, do it. You know what I'm saying? Man, shit. All right, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Besides this game against the Cardinals, boy, next week, oh, we about to see who really Vikings fans and who not, boy. Because with Kirk playing, this gonna be tough for a lot of Vikings fans. It's gonna be a tough game for a lot of these simp Vikings fans. I'm gonna tell you right now, because it's gonna be hard for them, man. Like Kirk throw a touchdown, it's gonna be hard for them to not say rise up. Yeah, you know what I mean, they gonna be trying. They hand gonna be hurting, boy. Like, I want to hashtag rise up so bad. You know what I mean? While they wearing a Vikings jersey. You feel me? They probably gonna be pulling out they Kirk Cousins jerseys during the game. Like they gonna be at home on their couch thinking nobody know, but we know, bruh. Yeah, we on to you. Yeah, we on to you. We know you wearing your Kirk jersey that night specifically. You ain't wear your Kirk jersey all year, but that night you gonna pull that shit out the closet. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we on you, bruh. Like straight up, we on you. Oh, my boy says send the link. Oh yeah, that's a fact. No, that's a fact. Hold up, I got you. Hold up. I got you. Hold on. Y'all give me 1 second. Let's get D Woods up in the building, man. Hold up. I think I still got your email, so let me see. Make sure I got your email real quick. If not, I got another way I can do it. I think your email was it the SKOL State of Mind? No, that ain't it. Hold on. That's all right. I got another way I can do it. All right, give me 1 second. We about to get D Woods in the building. I got to do that. You ain't gonna ask me to send the link. Hold up. We got to do that. All right, give me 1 second. Let's go. My boy say he trying to get active. Okay. You trying to get active, my boy. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, hold up. Hold up. Let me see. I had to email it to myself. All right, here we go. Hey, D Woods, I'm gonna send it on X. Hold up real quick. I'm gonna send it on X, or I'll send it on Twitter too. I mean on Instagram too. Whichever one work easier. Let me see where you at. Boom. All right, I just sent it on X. All right, let's get it. Let's wait for my boy to tap in, man. I'm gonna send it on Instagram too, just to make sure. So you got two options, bro. Ain't no excuse. You hear me? And we got conversations on both. So goddamn it, pull up. Yeah, it's sent. Let's go. Hey, shout out in the zone, man. I gotta get in the zone in the building, man, for sure, man. We gotta get another show with my boy, man. Shout out my boy. He been low key under the weather lately. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all pray for my boy, man. You gotta get that monkey off his back. You hear me? my boy definitely got that monkey off his back, man. Breezy said, "Rap show no mercy for Kirk. Every sack we get on Kirk, $5 million. He's still from facts. We on his top, man. I'm ready for that game, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, man. That game probably is the most exciting game of the season for me. Like that's the one I'd really circled, just because I was hoping that JJ McCarthy would have been playing and would have been able to do him dirty. But it's all right though, because the way our team is right now, I'm gonna take it because we about to bust it. We busting their ass, bro. Yeah, we busting their ass. Yeah, I can't wait for that game. That game that's official. For sure, man. Norris says Sarah's naughty, but I like it. No, hey, Norris, no, Sarah's super naughty. And Norris, to be honest with you, you haven't seen the half, Norris, man. You know, I know you don't really be on like X and all that stuff. Or maybe I think you did follow me or something. I think you do have but you don't, we gotta add you to the groups, Norris. I know Norris OG, man. You're like, man, I'm following all y'all last up. Y'all be talking too damn much in them shits. But I would tell you right now, this should be fun though, man. Because hey, you will see some shit throughout the week. That one thing for sure, man. We entertain ourselves all week, man. When Vikings ain't playing, we got some shit we talking about. So, man, if you ain't tapped into the Discord and stuff, man, get with Boom Boom, man. Boom Boom, drop the Discord link down there, man. Have people sign up to the Discord, because that's probably like that's an area where everybody can kind of just tap in together, man, and we can just talk shit. And if you want to cut off the notifications, you can always mute it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when you ready to tap in, tap in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out SKOL Diesel in the building, man, for sure. It's just good to have an area where all of us can get together, even when we not live and shit. You feel me? Even when we not live. Wish I could be at that game. I want to be at that game too, Mary. For sure. I want to be at that game too. Boom Boom is a professional entertainer. No, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Boom Boom work hard behind the scenes for your boy too, man. Shout out Boom Boom, man. You feel me? Shout out my guy. Where you at, Woods? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Where are you at, bruh? Like, straight up, I am waiting for you. It do not take that long to hit the link. Where you at? You know what I mean? You're getting me upset. You're getting me upset, Woods. I hate waiting. Nah, shout out my boy, man. Let's go. Let me see, man. Hey, Rap, what you think? What you think about the Lions now? Damn sure ain't worried about them kitties. Yeah, now facts. They're beatable. You know what I mean? They definitely beatable. I think we're gonna get them. I think there was I know Delton was saying something too, and Luft earlier in the show about the Bills, of which I think the Bills can beat them. But I also seen something today where it said that the Packers, if the Packers don't beat the Lions, there's something where we can't win the North. That's what I seen earlier. Now I might have read it wrong too, because sometimes I'll read some shit real fast and it'll say some shit and I just don't even look into the context. I just kind of, oh fuck, we can't win unless they win. So I could be wrong on that, but I saw that and I was like kind of heartbroken because I'm like, fuck, man, I got to be a Packers fan Thursday. Like, what? Oh, that's the one team I don't want to root. I'd rather root for the Lions than the Packers. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Take it how you want, but I'd rather root for the Lions than the Packers. Like straight, I hate the Packers, and mainly I got a partner that lives in my city that he just get on my fucking nerves with the Packers. Like me and him really be going. Like we really about to have beef out here behind this shit. You hear me? Like for sure. Like we having beef. Like we pulling up in each other's hoods about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he get on my goddamn nerve, but that's my boy though, man. That's my boy. But man, listen, that boy, you ever had that fan that just this man? I mean, he worse than a damn Cowboy fan, man. Like straight up, man. This dude, that's my boy though, bad. But hey, yeah, him be going at it, boy, about that shit. He make me hate the Packers even more. Like straight up. He make me hate the Packers even more. We really gotta rely on Green Bay. Yeah, that's what I see, man. And we'll look at it too. We'll go on X. Matter of fact, while we wait for while we wait for our boy Woods, man. He said he on the way to the crib. Take your time, Woods. Ain't no rush, bro. I just fucking around. Take your time, gang. Ain't no rush. Shit, I got all night tonight. Know what I'm saying? We could do a 24-hour marathon like what a little streamer name is. What a streamer name that be live for like 30 days and shit. Kasa not, Kasa rapping this bitch tonight. You know what I mean? I'm gonna wait for you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna wait for you, bruh. Like for real, call me Kai Rap. Call me Kai rapping this bitch tonight. Dog, I ain't going no way. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here. Yeah, come on. All right, let me pull up the chat real quick. Let's see. Pull up the chat real quick. All right, boom. Let's show the screen. Let's see if I can which one do I like? That one. All right, boom. All right. Let's see if I let me see. Let's go to okay, that's not the one. All right, let's just start right here. We'll just start. We'll go through it. I think because we'll see it too. I'll go on let me go on Purple Persuasion real quick. Shout out TPP. And then we'll head over to Boom Boom to get some entertainment real quick. Because Boom Boom about the motherfuckers ahead today. You hear me? Like, you do not want to beef with Boom Boom on X, man, for sure. He gonna get on your toppy. Let's see, man. Vikings QB Daniel Jones signing is mainly a play for 2025, specifically contingencies due to JJ McCarthy's injuries and Sam Darnold most likely being too expensive to retain. We talked about that too last week. Remember, we said that we were kind of saying how your boy, first of all, I think JJ McCarthy's going to be fine, but we were talking about how they want to have a backup plan, and I think Daniel Jones, this is time for him to be able to build that and really be like, damn, I love Kevin O'Connell. Like he's gonna fall in love with Kevin O'Connell throughout this process, I'm sure. And he's gonna want to say, man, I want to stay here, coach. Like for sure, I want to be a Viking. You know, it's gonna be easy for him to just say, I want to chill. To where Sam Darnold, yes, he's loving it. I'm sure he's enjoying Kevin O'Connell and all that, but like he knows there's gonna be a bag for him out there. And he's gonna have to make that choice. Like, do you want to stay because of the name on the front of the jersey, or do you want to stay due to the name on the back? Because if we're talking about the name on the back, you playing pretty decent, somebody's going to risk it for you, which I don't agree with, but that's how the NFL works. It's like the damn housing market, man. His value is going to go up. He's going to easily be able to get, I'll say at least 35. I mean, I might be even lowballing, but at least 35. At least. Hold on, we got Papa. Hold on real quick. Papa, can you hear me? Oh, hold on, y'all. We got Papa. We'll get back on. All right, talk. Let me see. Can you hear me?
I can hear you good.
Yeah, they can hear you now. Yeah, let's go. You in the building, man. We waiting on D Woods to tap in too. Me and D Woods about to go at it. You know what I'm saying? For sure. We about to go head to head, man. But go ahead and spit real quick, man. Shout out Steve with the 20 bone, man. Let's go, man. Appreciate you, man. For sure, man. That make me feel good, man. He say thanks for all you do, rap, man. Hey, for sure, man. Hey, same to you. Thank you for all you do. You know what I mean? Supporting Steve, man. You've been supporting for a long time. So I definitely appreciate that, man, for sure, man. That's love. Facts. What's up, Papa, man? What's up, man?
Man, you know, man, the Vikings, man.
Hold on, real quick, Papa. First, before you just dive in, man, how was your holidays, man? How was Thanksgiving, man? How the family? You know, what was up?
I'm gonna tell you something, Rapper. I appreciate that, man. You know, it's a time of reflection, being thankful, and seeing all the happy faces. You know, we ate together, prayed together, had a good interaction, man, and you know, reminisced on days of old and what we got happening today and things yet to come.
Yeah.
And I know you had a special thing for your Thanksgiving because your daughter had a birthday. And
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On Thanksgiving. So we say happy birthday to her.
Yes,
and
sir.
I know you're thankful for that for sure.
Absolutely, man. We did the I was telling everybody earlier, man, we got her a car. You know, we came together and got her a car for her Sweet 16, man. So we did the whole little, you know, sing happy birthday and then blindfold walk outside. You know, she kind of knew once we walked outside though, man. My daughter's super smart. She just know what's up. Like she ain't no dummy, obviously, man. But you know, it was great though, man. She was excited and stuff like that. And yeah, man, blessing, man. It's just blessed to be able to do things like that too for your kids, man. Anybody who got kids, man, you know, you understand. You feel me? But yeah, man, for sure. But man, how we feeling, Papa, man? We going into the Arizona's coming to us. You know what I'm saying? They coming to us. What's the vibes like, man?
Well, you know, man, it's Thanksgiving, and the Cardinals felt like giving us again some more bird to eat, some cardinal, some red bird. And we gonna say thank you as we have always when they want to come in and see us. And yes, we are going to serve them an L as they serve themselves to us. We're going to tear them apart. The Vikings are hungry. And you know what? We felt kind of like slighted. On Thanksgiving, our whole division pretty much, except for us, was invited to the table. But guess what? Uber Eats sent us the bird, and we gonna definitely cut it up and eat it up on Sunday. And I'm excited about that.
Let's go, man. For sure, man. Hey, I don't think
Anchor, man.
so. I know. So, Papa, I know me and you, we talked about, you know, the Daniel Jones signing because obviously me and you, we talked after it happened because we talked on the phone about it. And you know, but let the people know, man, how you really feel about that because you were calling him, you called him the link or something like that, like he's the link to the chain or something.
Well, you know, I call Sam the anchor man, and now that we've got Jones in, he's going to be the chain to the anchor.
The chain to the anchor. There we go.
The chain to the anchor. He's connected to the anchor. But here's the thing. He's only going to come in an emergency or a needed situation. Or if Donald done got so far up on the game scored, he just come and get some mop-up duty. We're not looking for him to come in and do anything. I mean, I'm satisfied with Darnold, man. I told you, man, from day one, I'm satisfied. And with that being said, we gotta come in here, man, and start this first of 3 games at home, man, and set the tone, man. This our house, man. We done did 3 road games and we put everybody on Pepto Bismol, man, and suicide watching these games, man, because people be getting so nervous and worked up. Man, let's time to put our feet up, man. I've been calling for a blowout. I've been calling for it, and we ain't got it yet. And I feel bad about that. Forgive me, everybody, but I feel that the team is good enough to do that. So let's start our first of 3-game beatdowns, and I'm going to go again. I'm putting 40 up. It ain't happened, but guess what? Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. I'm running with 42 points for the Minnesota Vikings to 22 against the Cardinal Bird.
42. And hold on, and your phone broke out. What was their score going to be?
42-22.
42 to 22
by 20.
And and Two-Tone got a point. We got a couple bird, man. We gonna have 3 weeks of Thanksgiving. Goddamn it. We got today, we got Sunday, and then we got some Falcon on the way. You know what I'm saying? We got all type of bird, man. We got all type, man. The football guys blessing us with some birds, man. We got 3 weeks of eating birds, man. I like that, Two-Tone. Let's go, man.
Two-Tone, I love it.
I love it.
Hey, but I tell you what, we gonna love it because we gonna have leftovers.
Hey, facts. Let's go, man. Hey, for sure, man. Hey, Norse got a point though. Norse said, "Man, I'm not sure I like an anchor because it's a weight that keeps you from moving. So if you cut it deep like that, man, I thought to be honest, when you said anchor, man, I thought you were talking about like the weatherman. Was I?
Well, wait a minute. When I said anchor, man. The comedy, who's the dude that is on the comedy Anchorman? Darnold look like him. So I call him the Anchorman because he looks like, but to be real with you, the anchor is not to weigh you down. It's to keep you upright and steady. When the storm is coming, the anchor secures you from being tossed this way or that way.
Ooh,
Sam Darnold has done that. He has come and established us with stability. Ooh. We're not getting tossed to and fro. Hey, listen, the teacher, I'll bring that ruler and I'll tap you on the head. I want you to do your homework. I told I said, Rap, do your homework. The Bears is going to put up a fight against the Lions. Yeah. And he said it's going to be a blowout. But the history shows that, yes, there has been more wins for the Bears. Yeah. And if it wasn't for the lapse of intelligence or football understanding, I'm going to tell you, man, the Bears should have won. Yeah, I have no idea what they were doing. But I will say this. You can't go into a game and have 30 seconds on the clock and not know what's going on. But, hey, that's on him. Yeah. But I'm just saying that was supposed to have been an upset. But the Lions done had a couple games where they could have been beaten and they didn't. We're one of the teams that, that could happen for. We're going to handle our business, man. So we can't worry about what they didn't do. We just got to do what we got to do. And like I said, a 3-game homestand should make us do a lot better. It's time to go. Hey, you got plenty of time to rest. Plenty of time to get all your affairs in order, to see the kids or whatever you got to do. You can relax a little bit. But when you get on that field, you better turn up. Fans ain't going to let you come in there lazy. Fans ain't going to let you come in there and just take a day off. This is where you got to really show your worth. We got 3 games at home. We got to win all 3. We did 3 road games. We must get 3 home games and knock them down. I don't want nothing close. I don't want nothing to be to the last second. Hey, it's time to let loose, man. Let your hair down, man. Get in there and whoop them Cardinals, man. Put them to bed.
Facts, man. Well, Papa, man, I got D Woods in the building, my boy backstage waiting. So I'm about to pull him up, man. Me and him gonna talk some Vikings football, man. You know what I'm saying? What we can do too, you can call in again too. I'll hit your line after me and D Woods talk our talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
tell D Woods I said what's happening, Rap. I said what's happening. Happy Thanksgiving to our purple base. But everybody out there that feel they face with a little bird, leave a little bit more room.
Let's go,
Cardinals
man.
coming in Sunday. Hey, hit my button, Rap. Hit my music.
I got you, man. Shout out Papa, man. We love you, man. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Love you too, fam.
Anchor man.
Let's go, man. We got Anchor Man in the building. Hey, we got my boy D Woodski. What's good? Hold on. Let me. You know what I mean? He coming in with the huffing and the puffing and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all can hear me correctly, right? You can hear me good? Good?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay,
Let me
okay.
see.
Okay.
Let me see what background I got. Actually, you know what? That's straight right there, man. Just slide over. Yeah, slide over to your. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. We keep it like that, man. I like that right there. I like that right there. Man, what's up with you though, man?
When you ask, you self-receive, right?
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Hey, listen, first of all, I'm glad you pulled up, man. You know what I mean? I didn't want the chat to misunderstand, that we had, because it was funny. Yogi and them was live the other night. I think
Yeah. They told me.
Yeah, I was like, "Where D Woods at?" And they were
They
like,
told
"Dang,
me.
what's happening?" I was like, "No,
They
it ain't
told me.
nothing." I'm like,
They
"We
told me.
tripping, man."
They told me. They told me,
But man, what's up, man? All right, so hold on. First of all, let's do this. Let's get on. Let's talk about, and I don't want this to turn no curb session, but let's talk about, uh Sam Darnold first. You know what I mean? Because man, we ain't gonna get on goddamn
Big
Ed Ingram
Sam,
tonight, man.
Sammy D. I mean,
Yeah, Big Sammy D, man. Big Sammy D.
We can get it. We can get it. And hey, just to let everybody know, I told y'all before, I don't dodge no smoke. I don't duck nothing.
Nah,
Boom,
for
boom.
sure.
Everybody in the comments, I'm here. I told y'all.
That's a fact.
Told y'all.
That's a fact. My boy pulled up.
I come on my own time.
That's
how I
a
get
fact.
down. So go ahead, man. Go ahead. What you got to say?
I mean, all right. So I mean, I guess my main thing, one of the conversations that we were having, and first of all, just so everybody know, man, we all want the same thing with the Vikings. We happy. We 9-2 right now. We winning football games. But I think me and D Woods kind of had a disagreement when it came to Sam Darnold and how he was playing. I know he was saying a lot of stuff like yeah, I know, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, where it was hey, what's going on? Like when he was having the good games, you were saying Vikings fans in particular weren't really giving him his flowers. But then the moment he had the games where he threw the 3 interceptions, everybody was quick to run and start talking all bench him and shit like that. You know what I mean? Which I was never, just to be clear, I never wanted to bench him, but I did call him out. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta say this, D. What you must not have been tapped in, because you did direct one towards me, like asking me something, and I said, bro, hold up. The night before, hey, we was on live, bro, and we got it on record. We were giving Sammy D his flowers, man. We was riding for Sammy D after that last game, man. I was on him, man. You know what I mean? In a good way, man. But hey, it's still Sam Darnold at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, it's still Sam Darnold. Let me ask you this. Do you believe the Vikings should extend Sam Darnold? Do you feel like Sam Darnold is the future of the Vikings? Like he should be the guy until he's not the guy?
See, how I look at it completely different, though, right? So that question is actually a secondary question. So I'm going to ask you a question first. What do you think is a successful season at the end of the year? Because that's going to determine what happens with Sam Darnold. What do you think, honestly, what do you consider a successful season at the end of this year? What does that look like?
At the end of this year, what a successful season to me, based off of the circumstances, I'm gonna say, man, I won a Super Bowl, bruh. Like, is that the wrong answer?
Realistically,
I'll say at least win a playoff game for sure.
That's mine too. My thing is think about it like this, though, right? First year, Kevin O'Connell, 13 wins, right? Second season, we didn't make the playoffs, right? So you got to build consistently throughout the years, right? So next thing he needs to do as a coach and for this coaching staff is to basically, get a playoff win, right? So with that being said, if you look at the aspect of, all right, we got a playoff win and we're actually building for something for the future, right? It doesn't really matter like if we're trying to extend Sam Darnold or not, because on the back end, we already know that McCarthy is the future of this franchise. So I kind of feel like we kind of get stuck in a rut of having these conversations, these hypotheticals, when in my opinion, it doesn't really even matter, because it's like we already know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I get mad about, because I'd be like, we having all these conversations about Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones, and you got certain people out there huffing and puffing, but it's kind of like, no, J.J. McCarthy's our future. We know we know what that is at the end of the day. I don't care if Sam Darnold wins the Super Bowl and wins MVP. He's not going to be our quarterback next year because we are setting our team up to have a young quarterback with a rookie contract for the next 4 years, and that's what it's about. You get what I'm saying?
I guess your stance is, and correct me if I'm wrong, is Vikings fans should just be happy about what's going on with Sam Darnold and be thankful. Like, it's Thanksgiving. You feel me? Like, just be thankful that we 9-2 with pretty much a backup quarterback.
I'm not gonna say a backup quarterback.
Bruh's a backup now, Woods. Come on now, Bruh's a backup.
I ain't saying that. He ain't a backup quarterback. I just put it like this though, right? I'm throwing away everything that Sam Darnold did in the past. The Jets, gone. The Cardinals, gone. He didn't really even play in Frisco, gone. I'm just measuring on what he has done this season as the Minnesota Viking. And if you look at it as that, and you just take that small sample size and the adversity he has, like, he's actually a good starting quarterback in this league. Like, it's unfair for us to get on here and be like, damn, he sucks. But you're talking about the Sam Darnold of old. Like, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Sam Darnold that plays for the Minnesota Vikings, not Sam Darnold that plays for the New York Jets. And that's what we got to start, like separating the two. And that's what I'll be like, y'all, like, come on, dog, just enjoy the ride the wave. It's going to be ups and downs. Like, be as loud as you're going to be when he throwing 3 interceptions to where he has a perfect game. Be that loud. But don't just be like, oh, we got to bench him and we got to do this and we got to do that. It's like, come on now, y'all just finding something to complain about.
Right. Danny had a question. He said, would Sam be the same way with a different team? He says no. So let's slow down a bit. No. And I agree. I don't think he would either. No. But we don't really care what he does with a different team though. He's on the Vikings. So,
exactly. Like that question right there is perfect what I'm talking about. Why are we even worried about what he's going to be with different teams? It don't matter to us. We need to worry about this season with Sam Darnold and next season with JJ McCarthy. Like, all these external hypotheticals don't mean nothing to us. It don't mean nothing to this season. If he go play for the Cardinals or play for any other team next year, what does that have to do with the Minnesota Vikings? Not a damn thing.
Yeah. So, but let me ask you this. Me and you both said our expectations realistically one playoff game.
One playoff game. That's it. That's all I expect.
You trust Sam Darnold like all the way. Like, you trust Sam Darnold. You think he'd be able to perform at a high level?
I told you that already. All the way through. I trust him all the way through.
Yeah.
All the way through. Straight up. No
cap. But let me ask you this, because this is my thing with Sam Darnold, and again, I don't want to act like I'm sitting here and bashing the guy, but I'm gonna tell you this: he does still lead the league in turnovers.
That's cool.
Now, and the reason why I say that, because D Woods, I always state this when I talk about players, I'm very evidence based.
Let me back it up. I'm gonna tell you like I told Sarah, right? You can't live in two worlds. You can't live in two worlds, and you can't serve two masters. Y'all got on this shit, and y'all complained about Kirk Cousins, right? Checking it down, right? Yeah. And y'all wanted a guy to go down the field. Hey, JJ's the best receiver in the league. He's always open. I don't care if he has two people on him. Just throw it to him. And now you got a quarterback that's actually doing that, and now y'all want to complain about it when it gets intercepted. You can't have them both. Pick and choose your battles. So when you become an aggressive quarterback and you have an aggressive offense, you're going to have turnovers. It is what it is. So you got to accept it for what it is.
But let me ask you this. I got to give you some pushback on that, bro. I got to. Okay, because you have aggressive quarterbacks, but they don't lead the league in turnovers. And let me ask you this. And the only reason why I say that is because it would be different if he didn't have a history of it. But even coming out of college, the year he got drafted, he led FBS in turnover. He led the whole college, the nation in turnovers. So this is something that it's just him. It's like in his DNA, you know what I mean, of playing football. It's one thing because, you have quarterbacks that are aggressive. Huh?
Is Brett Favre a Hall of Famer? Is Eli Manning a Hall of Famer?
I don't think Eli, man, listen. Well, that's a whole nother conversation.
Wait.
We not about to talk Hall of Fame. We're not about to talk Hall of Fame when it come to Sam Darnold, bro.
If Eli didn't have the brass to throw it in that triple coverage to David Tyree in the Super Bowl.
Talk about the helmet catch. Right?
Yeah. he wouldn't have that Super Bowl ring, right? So you got to have some kind of moxie to do it. So we can't complain when it gets intercepted. You got to take it for what it is.
Yeah, no, but this is the thing. But this is the thing with me. A lot of these, when you go back, because I watched the games afterwards, the all 22s.
Yeah.
This is another glaring issue, right? If you watch the all 22s with Sam Darnold, a lot of his interceptions, there be a motherfucker wide open, bro. Like there's a ton of play. If I was to pull up the all 22s on here and we really broke down Sam Darnold's decision making, and this isn't the takeaway from the season he's having for Sam Darnold. This is an amazing season, right?
Right.
And we gonna accept that. But the reality is, if you look at the way he plays the game, there's a lot of red flags there because you got people wide open. And when he's throwing these interceptions, which he hasn't done in the past 2 games, which I enjoy. That's why we're seeing like TJ Hawkinson, Jordan Addison going off. He should have been doing this weeks ago, but I'm glad he started now. And maybe it's clicking now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's clicking now, and that's good. That's coaching and all that good stuff.
Moving pieces.
Yeah, but like his interceptions aren't just him slinging the ball downfield. You got to think a lot of those interceptions that are right in the red zone, in the end zone. There was one. Was that it might have been the Colts game or the Jaguars game. I mean, the man had 15 seconds in the pocket and still made the throw and got picked off. Where it's like, bro, why? You know what I mean? I just tend to ask why. Now, again, as far as like the consensus of Vikings fans, I get what you're saying though, like people complaining. I'm not complaining about him as far as him being our quarterback. I'm supporting the boy, you feel me? But at the end of the day, I still think we got to do better at the quarterback position to be able to go where we want to go. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. I think that.
I think when it's like, I mean, I played football, as a kid or whatever, but I never got to the level of college or, NFL, obviously, right? So like we can always look at the all 22 with a naked eye, but we never really know what the progression was, what the read was, and stuff like that. So we got to always take that within face value. And I just look at it as a situation of like, I look at adversity, and I look at the ups and downs, right? Like the 2 games that Sam Darnold played horrible. The bounce back was legit. You feel me? Like
it was.
Like the bounce back was legit, and you basically got to give him a whole lot of credit for that. I mean, we can always sit here and just dissect everything like, oh, damn, he had this guy open, over here, over there, but we don't know. Like that probably wasn't where they wanted to go at that point. We don't know that. We're not in the headset. Like we just don't know.
We don't know, but we have evidence that good quarterbacks make the right decisions in those same type of moments and settings, though. So we have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and think about it. Like you got players like, and this goes back to Jordan Addison. Like I know people are like, well, free 3 was his thing coming out of college and shit, and it was, but it also has a meaning. The time that he posted it, the timing was for a reason. He posted it at that moment because if you go back and watch that Rams game, there was a stat that came out that he was, 98. I think it was a number like 98% of his shit. His separation rate, he was just open. And I watched the all 22, and there's like 2 or 3 plays where it's a touchdown, man. I mean, he missed Aaron Jones. We talked about this on Purple Parlor, how there's just so many, like even last game, I believe there was, or maybe it wasn't last game. I think it was the first bounce back game. It was where did Aaron Jones fumble in the red zone was that last game? Or was that it's like even that before that play, there was a play where Jordan Addison is wide open, bro. I'm talking about like there's no reason why you missing shit like that. And that's what bothers me a little bit about him. But I also know, D Woods, man, my expectations going into it with Sam Darnold, I didn't set him all the way up here. I think certain Vikings fans, and this is nobody in the chat, but if the shoe fit, then you can wear it. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, like a lot of Vikings fans just have these expectations of, all right, just because he's the Vikings quarterback and he's never had the weapons like we have before, he's going to be up here. I went into the season with expectations like, bro, it's Sam Darnold, bro. Like,
I just feel like they don't understand the regression to the mean. You get what I'm saying? Like when you when you have a team or players or whatever, and they excel a whole lot, you got to understand that there's going to be a certain point that they might have to come back down to earth. Like
Right.
I was kind of cool with the situation with Sam Darnold coming back to earth because I was kind of a little agitated with the first 5 weeks where a lot of people, you know, on Twitter, social media, whatever, talking about Sam Darnold was an MVP candidate, even though his numbers were saying that he was playing like balls out. But I was saying, like, in the comments, what's going to happen when he has that regression to the mean? And this shit happened. Everybody fell off the bandwagon. Oh my God, we need to. You get what I'm saying? And that's the kind of thing like that. I just be calling it out. Like that's what I'm saying. You can't really always be too high or too low on players because it's going to always be a regression or you know or a progression. So and
that's every team and every quarterback, really. Yeah. I think the only team that I know of that doesn't is the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes. And when people had Tom Brady, like that's it. Because like even Josh Allen, you know, I'm tapped in with Bills fanatics and stuff like that, man. I rock with their channel over there. And like even when Josh Allen, what they was on the shit, like, man, I trade this motherfucker, this, that, and I'm like, damn. Like as a Vikings fan, I sit back and think like, God damn, boy. Like, that's a good problem to have if you ask me. Like, y'all trying to trade Josh Allen? Shit, I'll take him.
That's emotional sports fans, man. And
it's just the nature of it. It's the nature.
I try to take my emotion out of it, man. Try to think a little bit logical. And that's just why I'd be like, yo, nah, it ain't really like that. I'd be, all right, it is what it is.
But you know, you were on the bandwagon of, you know, getting rid of Kirk might hurt this team though.
No, I never said getting rid of Kirk might hurt this team.
Hold up, D Woods.
Never said that.
Hold up. So you didn't feel like because everybody was, well, not everybody in at least our little community was saying, man, trade this guy, man, let Kirk walk. And you were opposed to that. You didn't like that idea.
Let me tell you what it is though, right? So I say this all the time. Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback, right? He's straight. I expect him to do what Kirk do. It is what it is. That's my expectations on Kirk. Yeah. If he stay, it is what it is. If he go, it is what it is. But by me saying that, cats would be like, "Oh, you a Kirk Cousins stan." They'll take that little bit, you know, quote and say, "I'm a Kirk Cousins stan." Never said I'm a Kirk Cousins stan. Never said that shit. Never said it. If y'all got any proof of me saying I'm a Kirk Cousins stan, bring it up. I dare you.
Oh no, you definitely a Kirk. I ain't gonna call you a stan, but you definitely was a Kirk supporter. Don't do that.
You know what it is though?
Stand on business, D.
It ain't even
stand on business, D.
It ain't even like being a stan. It's just the fact of the matter. Like when you hear so many people complaining and they ain't making no goddamn sense.
It's kind of like the same situation now. You just felt like that with Kirk.
Yeah, I'm gonna always be the one that's gonna come out and say and speak the obvious, and that everybody's not gonna get. And that's just how it's gonna be. I'm gonna be like, nah, hell no. Like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, Kirk Cousins sucks. It's like, okay, cool, but we winning right now. Like, what are we doing? And by saying that, oh, he a stan. That's not being a stan. That's just defending my quarterback that plays on my team.
Yeah, like, but were we winning though?
Man, we had one good season. It is what it is.
I mean, like even going back to 2018, though, were we really winning? You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Hey, the move was the right move at the time. I'm just mad at the extension, but we wouldn't be in a situation right now if it didn't happen. So I'm not gonna take it back. That's just how I look like. That's just how I look at it.
Yeah. Hold on, real quick, man. Hold on. I'm texting. Oh shit. All right. No, but like, yeah, no, I mean, look, you know how I felt about Kirk, man. But we not gonna go, let's not go down that road. Let's talk, we had our little spill just now. Let's get to this Arizona game, because I kind of do want to, know how you're feeling about the Arizona game, and we can really talk about some real deal what's happening right now. You know what I mean? Going into Sunday, we got the Cardinals. What do you feel like we need to do? You could throw in what type of game Sam Darnold possibly needs to have for us to win this game, or we lean on the run game, man.
See, that's the shit I be talking about right there. That's the shit I be talking. That's the stuff that be making me upset and agitated. Mike Sports Vibe, we're not talking about Case Keenum, man. Like, Case Keenum was not a good quarterback. We had the best defense in the league that year that gave him a short field. If we're going to talk football, let's talk about football. Like, that's what happened. Like, that's what happened that year. Let's just call it for what it is. Like, come on, man.
Oh, we might need to get him. Hey, Mike Sports Vibe might got to tap in, man. That boy, hey, that boy talking crazy, Mike.
Come on, man. Y'all can't get at him by not talking football. Like, come on,
hey,
man.
He said, "Rap, send the link." Hey, this shit about to get lit tonight.
Like, come on, man. You talking about Case Keenum? Like, that shit is so annoying. But I've been saying it for the past couple of weeks, 6 weeks. I don't care how I look. Vikings got to win by any means necessary because we got to keep pace with the Lions. And all I want at the end of the season, week 18, is for that actual last game of the season to either be for the conference, or for the division. And with that, we could be playing for that week bye in the playoffs. And they got to keep pace. So I'm not really worried about like if they win ugly or they win pretty. They just got to keep winning. They got to keep stacking the wins. All I really care about right now. Performance basis, I know we can do it because the Cardinals ain't really a great team. They've been struggling as of late, but it is what it is.
Yeah, no, facts though. Like, yeah, no, we definitely could beat the. I'm excited about the Cardinals game just because, like, I know we don't blow teams out like as the Vikings, but I know for sure that this game right here, if there is a possibility of us getting, I'm not gonna say a super blowout, but if there is a possibility to, go in there and handle business, I think the Cardinals are the team we can do it against. You know what I'm saying? Because they
worry about though.
Huh?
I worry about Kyler Murray being able to scramble out the pocket because we saw last game, with Caleb, when Caleb started to get going, he was able to do his thing with scrambling out the pocket, making unscripted plays. I think we have a problem with that. And that's something that, we got to work on, especially, with a backup linebacker in there, now that Ivan Pace is on IR. So that is something we have to look at and worry about, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, Caleb Williams ain't look half bad either, man.
He looked like number one pick. He looked like number one pick in the draft.
He ain't look half bad, man. That boy starting to come around. I put it in our group. I was like, yo, I think Caleb Williams starting to really find his NFL bag, man. You know what I mean? He getting in his bag for sure, man.
He's straight, man.
Hey Mike, I sent the link, bro. Tap in. I sent it on IG. Tap in. I sent it on IG, bro, because I couldn't remember remember your email.
Case Keenum, right? Back in 2017, right? This is when I first got with my wife, right? She started watching football. She thought Case Keenum was the best quarterback in the league because that's her first time watching football. And I had to explain to her, like, yo, he getting the shortest field in football. He's playing with the best defense in the league. And look what happened in that Philly game. The real Case Keenum showed up. So let
me ask you. So why you got that same energy for what Sam Darnold doing, right? Because our defense our defense up there, bro. We top. We like, what are we? I think we like number 8.
Our defense is suspect.
You think our defense suspect?
Yes.
Like as far as like playing against a certain type of quarterback, like you said, like Caleb Williams.
I think like stat wise, the defense looks good on paper. But when it comes down to like certain situations, we fail. And what I mean by that is I want y'all to put y'all thinking caps on real quick, though, right? If y'all look at the defense is kind of constructed with a lot of hybrid players, right? There are a lot of players that can be interchangeable, that can play different positions at different times. Like you got your Josh Metellus, you got your Ivan Pace, stuff like that. They can all be interchangeable, right? But we don't necessarily really have a lot of true dogs that can actually win one-on-ones, especially with the cornerback position. And if we see like the 2 games we lost, right? Those offensive coordinators were able to motion their receivers and get one-on-ones against Gilmore, against, Griffin, and even, Murphy, get one-on-ones because those guys can't play man-to-man. And actually, when Blake Cashman wasn't playing, that middle of the field was actually a problem. Like, I'm not saying defense is actually bad, but there are certain situations with the defense when it comes to like that 3rd and long or whatever, sometimes the opposing team can actually get what they want. And that's a problem for me. Like, I look at that like, damn, we're giving up 15 yards on 3rd and 14. We can't do that in the playoffs because when it comes to when you actually want to make some noise and you got to go against a offensive powerhouse team like the Lions or whatever, they're going to be able to exploit that. And that's my concern with the defense.
I mean, yeah, we definitely on different ends of the spectrum. I do believe like there is games where our defense, you know, might not perform as we're used to because they set the standard so high at the beginning of the season. They set the bar. They set the bar. So now, you know what I mean? We kind of expect that.
With the first two, if you take the first 5 games of the season, right? Look at the quarterbacks and look at the offensive coordinators that they played against. When they ran against great offenses and great offensive coordinators, they had problems. And even they had problems with Joe Flacco when they left 6 in to block. Like, why are you still trying to blitz when you know they're leaving 6 in to pass block? It took us basically the last 2 minutes of the game to actually get to the quarterback. That's the kind of stuff we don't talk about. That's the kind of stuff we don't talk about consistently, but we praise this defense so much and say it's great. Yeah, it's a good defense. But when it comes down to like situational football, making a couple of plays down the line, we have to make those plays. And sometimes we don't. Sometimes we allow a Caleb Williams to come back in the game. Sometimes we allow Jordan Love to come back into the game like that. And we can't do that. And we should be able to critique this defense and not say this defense is all world, because it's not.
Well, I get, I'm not going to say it. Well, yeah, I don't think any of us believe it's all world. I know I don't, but I will say I believe this defense is definitely the majority of the reason why we 9-2.
It's straight.
I say that.
It's straight.
So if we're looking at the totality of the Vikings, I believe the defense has carried most of the load, even with the games that we allowing. You know, because rush defense, we're I think we're like number 1 in rush defense. Let me see if I can find.
Yeah, we number 1 in rush defense.
We're number 1, which there's context there. You know what I mean?
Due
to the fact, there's context there. I get that. Kings
playing behind. They stopped running the football.
Yeah, they stopped running the football, and that's why we also you can also make the case of, well, then maybe that's the reason why we're 28th in pass yards allowed.
Because they pass a lot on us, people. Exactly.
Because people are, so I guess it's just all about how you cut it. But, you know, when you think about scoring defense, though, we're number 5 in scoring defense. So which is really good. You know what I mean? Like every team, let me see. I don't know what our red zone defense is. Let's see. We're 27th in red zone. So it doesn't seem like we're playing that good in the red zone for sure. Third down defense, which you talked about this. I think we're like way at the bottom last time I checked. We're down there somewhere. Hold on. Where are we at? Third down defense, we're number 8. So I mean, out of 32, that's not horrible. The third down defense. But again, I get what you're saying, man. I mean, I definitely feel like I'm not complaining about this defense, man. And you know, I'm a pace gang, man. You know, and for anybody who don't know, man, my boy D Woods, he ain't super huge on pace. I'm gonna tell you, pace is a dog, man, and I'm gonna tell you there's a difference. Yeah. And guess what? When he got out of that game, when he was out of that game and he went down with that injury, you saw the difference. Now, this is my thing. I will say this. I don't believe, and I'm on record saying this, D Woods, not too long ago. I don't believe he's the linebacker that you can just, you know, put the green dot on and he gonna be able to communicate and run the defense. I think Blake Cashman proved that because when Blake Cashman was out. I said it after it happened, bro. Like I let it play one game.
You was like, you saying that now though.
Bro, that doesn't take away that I believe Ivan Pace is a dog, though. Like, and you tripping. You tripping. You crazy. Listen, Ivan Pace is a dog, bro. Like, that's a fact.
Jonathan Taylor run him over and he like this, and they have to sit him down like, hey, bro, you know you can't tackle like that.
Bro, but you pointing out one now. Hold up now. Because see, this is bro. But this is where the debate gonna get crazy because we can go back to this. We can go back to the same stuff you stating about, you know, Sam Darnold. Yeah, I'm saying I don't want to go down that road with you because you pointing out 1 or 2 plays, but let's talk about what he does do.
I think Ivan Pace is straight, right? He's straight. I'm gonna always say that he's straight. He's not all world. He's not a 3-down linebacker.
I don't think nobody said he was all world.
You did.
He a dog. He is though. He's a dog. He
Don't
is.
put the dog title on him, because when you say he a dog, you saying he all world.
Well, let me ask you this: if that's the case, why did he lead? Why did he lead linebackers as rookies with like the most pressures and all that last year as an undrafted free agent? Why not? Why not?
Because
why don't you look at that?
Because it's situations.
It don't matter. It's facts though.
Sometimes stats only tell half of the story.
Man, your ass tripping. Hey, look, the coaches, get with B-Flow on that. You feel me? Get with B-Flow on that. Ask him how he feel that pace is hurt, man, because he'll tell you. You know what I mean? Don't listen to R.A. Peasy. You know what I'm saying? Listen to them.
Keep gassing him up, man. Keep gassing.
Hey, don't listen to me. oh shit, my boy in the building.
You gassing him up. You make it.
Let's go. Oh, he did the turnaround on you, boy. Hey, my boy D Woods did the turnaround on you.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
You sound good.
Hey, D Woods, man. You know I got love for you, bro.
I know. I
got mad love for you. I wasn't saying anything about Kirk Cousins. I said I was replying to Bob. He said Kirk Cousins was good. I said, yeah, Kirk Cousins was their boy. I ain't made it make you feel offended by me saying that.
You said Case Keenum.
Yeah, I said Case Keenum is that bull.
No, he wasn't.
Because I was replying to Bob. How was he not that bull?
Case Keenum wasn't good, bro.
He had more wins in the playoffs than Kirk Cousins had this whole time he's been on the Minnesota Vikings.
I think they got
one
same.
year.
They got the same.
They got 1 year.
They got the same.
They got two. How many wins did Case Keenum got?
One.
Well, still, that 1 year he has the same amount of wins as Case Keenum in his whole career with the Vikings.
One.
I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
The most, they both got 1 dubs.
And that was was lucky.
Come on.
Well, let me ask you this though. Hold on, real quick,
but
Mike.
You can't say about
Mike.
Sam Darnold.
Mike, let me just ask you this, Woods, because hey, look, man, I like debating. I'm intentional with this shit, man, and I gotta ask you, D Woods.
Yes.
You just came on here and you spilled about Sam Darnold and Vikings fans and how we don't, you just need to appreciate us being good. What's the deal with Case Keenum? Like, why you feel like that with Case Keenum? Why you feel like with Sam Darnold and Kirk Cousins, but Case Keenum, it's all of a sudden just
because I feel like I just feel like with Case Keenum, right, with that defense that we had in 2017, that was the best defense like we had in a long time, like top to bottom. Like we basically shut teams down that year. And that defense was some of the reason why that offense was so good. And if you go back to that season, that was Dalvin Cook's first year. Dalvin Cook goes down with the ACL week 3. And we were basically rotating and running backs and stuff like that, right? So
who did we have? We had like Aussie, was it?
We had Latavius Murray. We had Latavius Murray, and then we had the Jet. We had Jerry McKinnon that year, right? Yep. And what I'm saying is like when like situational football, right? The defense was so good, it gave Case Keenum consistently a short field the whole time, a lot of the times throughout the game. But when you had to give Case Keenum a longer field to play, to actually go down the field and score touchdowns, he actually couldn't do it. It was actually a struggle. And that's a lot of things that people don't look at. They only bring up the actual box score and be like, oh yeah, he played good because we got to the NFC title game. But you don't necessarily look at the whole story, of the whole season. That defense was the backbone of that team. Like it was legit.
But Case Keenum had damn near an MVP season that year, though. You do remember that?
It was all right. I wouldn't have gave it.
Bro, if you look at his numbers, bro, he had almost
bring it up.
Bro, I know because I'm a Case Keenum rider, bro. I wanted to keep Case Keenum.
What's his number?
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
I never wanted to keep Case Keenum because I knew what he was.
Yeah, come on. So you know who Case Keenum was, but you out here going to bat for the boy Sam Darnold.
And I like Sam. I
like Sam too.
Because it's different circumstances, right? Sam Darnold, I believe in Sam Darnold a whole lot more because I believe in this offensive coaching staff going forward. Do I have critiques with the coaching staff, play calling, sometimes to do stupid shit? Yes. But at the end of the day, I believe in Kevin O'Connell that can actually get the worst quarterback and make better things happen. Case Keenum was never going to have that with Mike Zimmer. So it was going to be what it was.
You got that. I got the stats, Mike. I got the stats. He threw for 3,547 yards. So 3,547 yards. He only had 7 interceptions and he had 22 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what his completion percentage was. 62.3. Like that's a season, boy. You know what I'm
Listen.
saying? That's a season. You
So
better
who won
hope
the-
your boy Sammy D can do that. And
I
that's
don't
with
even
one
like-
less game now.
Who
Come
won
on,
the
he still got my touchdowns though.
Who won MVP that year?
It don't matter.
What year was that? 2017.
What's it matter?
I can't remember. Who was it? Was it Carson? Was it no? Carson Wentz was the year before, innit?
What's it matter though?
Did Carson Wentz win MVP or was he
I
supposed
think it
to?
was Carson Wentz.
No, that was 2016 because they got drafted. He got
16,
injured that year because we played Nick Foles. I can't remember who won. Who won? You remember?
I don't know. Wasn't Case Keenum?
What's it matter?
No, it wasn't Case Keenum. No, it wasn't Case Keenum. But that's not not the end all be all. Like just because he didn't win MVP, like that doesn't mean he didn't have a great game.
That's what I'm saying though.
Did Kirk Cousins ever win MVP?
Why are we talking about Case Keenum and damn Kirk Cousins?
This is what I'm saying, D Woods.
It don't even matter. That was 17 was almost 10 years ago.
D Woods. You got in your feelings because you saw my comments. That's why I said I had to get on because I was replying to Bob saying that Case Keenum was good, and I said Case Keenum is that bull. So my whole thing is this: if you got you got to keep that same energy. You got to keep that same energy. You can't say on one hand, "Oh, Case Keenum had a lucky season," but
I never said luck.
What did you just say?
It wasn't that good.
What did you just say? It wasn't that good. But he made the clutch plays when it counted the most to get him past, to get him to the NFC Championship game.
By luck.
Everything's luck if it's not Kirk Cousins.
Now, let me ask you this, D Woods, because you was about to say that Case Keenum he isn't good because what because of what now?
He did nothing. What he did after that or before that.
Yeah, I wanted you to finish that because I wanted
this is ask me right now. So you have that same
you know where I'm going. You know I'm going.
I know, but why are we talking about Case Keenum though?
Well, no, this is deeper than Case Keenum. I just want to know where your mind is because I'm getting you're losing me, brother. You're losing me a little bit, man. You know
why are you knocking him from having a good defense? Kirk Cousins had a good defense his first year when he came to the Vikings. He had one of the best defenses. And what did Kirk Cousins do? Not a damn thing. Kirk Cousins didn't do shit for the Vikings.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up.
Since he's been on the Vikings, the only season he had a good was that 13 season.
Yeah, so we'll end it. We'll end it because we're not. Yeah, I'm with D Woods on that. I don't really want to. Yeah, like we got to talk about what's happening now, though, for sure. But I will say this. Let's get on one thing though, D Woods, because we got to get on this. You feel me? Like we got to get on this because you stand on this. Let's get on the offensive line. Let's talk about Ed Ingram real quick and your boy Dalton Risner. And please explain.
My boy is Ed Ingram.
Yeah, your boy's at Ingram, right? And explain why. I want you to explain why to the people that might not know in the chat for real, because I mean there is context there with what you showed me and told me. And shout out to Luft and them over at First and SKOL. You know what I mean? Because I watched that episode too. Yeah, you know what I mean? But like, why fans? Because I think Ed Ingram ass. I'm gonna keep it real with you now. That doesn't take away from about to explain, but I think he asked.
All right, look. This is how I look at it, and this is how like certain people break it down or whatever, right? So if you take the way the offense is constructed and the way Kevin O'Connell wants to consistently go down the field and like do a lot of chunk plays, right? So by doing that, you need your offensive line to hold their blocks longer than usual. Because if you look at our offense, we don't necessarily play quick game, right? So if you take it and you look at when Ed Ingram loses his battle with the opposing defense, right? He probably loses this at like maybe the third or fourth second, right? But if you take that on average with other opposing guards or whatever, they're using the battle with other defensive linemen at like the first or second. So because he's holding his block so much longer because of this offense, but he still is the weakest offensive player the weakest offensive lineman on this team. But as an offensive whole, this team is asked to hold their blocks so much longer. You get what I'm saying? So even though he's losing the block, but the guy's still not getting to the quarterback. So what I see that a lot of people do is they go online and they always look at the PFF and they be like, oh, he had a 50, he had a 6, he had stuff like that. But that doesn't necessarily tell you the whole situation of like, hey, what's actually really going on. And if you really actually look at it and dissect it, you can see like, damn, if we don't have a lineman that can hold up a defense for 5 seconds, then we can't go down the field. That makes a difference. And actually, Ed Ingram in the run game is a whole lot better than Dalton Risner. Like, especially with the, playing duo and stuff like that, he's able to get to the second level a whole lot faster, which Dalton Risner can't do. But people only look at it as, Dalton Risner doesn't really give up a lot of pressures, X, Y, and Z, and his PFF numbers are a whole lot greater. But if you take them and put them side by side, is he that much better? Like, he's actually not. Like,
okay, all right. Well, I'll say this. If you're gonna say, this is where I'll push back, right? And that's what we want to do tonight. We want pushback. We're gonna agree on certain things, but we're gonna have to disagree on a couple. And one thing is right here that I'm gonna disagree with. If you're gonna say that the offense is running to as a point where we have to, hold our blocks a little longer when it comes to the passing game. We know the type of coach we have. Yeah. Has he been running the ball more this season? Absolutely. But
a little bit.
His identity is passing the ball. So you want to make sure you have the right player in position. And if you compare them neck to neck in that aspect, then Dalton Risner is the correct move to do. Because Ed Ingram, man, come on, man. Like, this man be tripping motherfuckers up.
I'm rebuttal with that, right? I'm rebuttal with that. All right. So all y'all play basketball, right? Or know how to play basketball, right?
That's a fact. Yep.
When you play basketball, it's 5-on-5, right? So look at it as 5-on-5. You got 5 linemen, right? And just like I told you before, sometimes you got to sacrifice one for the better of the whole offensive line, right? Mm-hmm. Opposing teams know that the right guard situation either is Ed Ingram or Dalton Risner is probably the weakest spot on the line, right? So what opposing defenses do, they attack that spot. So with Kevin O'Connell, he knows that. He says, shit, if Ingram or Risner can just hold up the opposing defense's best person, I can allow my other 4 guys to actually succeed and be consistently good because I'm sacrificing one for the greater of all. And if you want to go look at the PFF numbers, you can look at the numbers and look at everybody else. Everyone else is in the 60s and 70s or whatever consistently because the pressure is basically only coming from that right guard because he's getting the best defensive player every game. Like Dexter Lawrence, that's who Ingram got, right? When we played Tennessee, we got the best defensive guard on Risner. Like, that's what it's going to be. And I'm willing to take that with Ingram because he's a whole lot stronger, he's younger, and he can still actually learn something because it's like, okay, I can see it like, okay, you're sacrificing one for the greater of the whole line. And that's just what I want y'all to look at it like that. Like, dang, everybody else is succeeding. Just take it for what it is.
Go ahead, Mike.
He can't land.
He can't.
I just want to say this. Like, for me personally, the eye test, I just feel like the offensive line just looks better. You know what I mean? With Dalton Risner being in, it just looks like it's the chemistry is a lot better. They're able to hold their blocks. They're not giving up too many sacks. When Ed Ingram was in, it just seemed like there was always something happening. Like, there was always a missed block or just something. You know what I mean?
There was a leak somewhere.
There was a weak. He was the weak link, the biggest weak link on the whole offensive line. So for me, the eye test for right now, and this can change week to week, but the last couple of weeks that he's been starting, the offensive line just seems like they're just blocking so much better, even in the run game and the pass game. So I think that
I can't say that with the running game though.
I think so. I'm gonna let you try that last. What week was it when Aaron Jones only had like 30-something yards? I forgot what game was that.
I think that's Jacksonville.
That might have been Jacksonville.
But this last game, oh my goodness! Like, if it wasn't for that fumble on the 1-yard line, I mean, Aaron Jones had an amazing game. He had over 150 rushing yards, and it was Dalton Risner blocking. But going back to the passing game, man, I mean, like you said, Rap, that our offensive coach, he's our offensive-minded coach. He likes to pass the ball, and the plays take a while to develop. So he's the perfect guard right now for the team, better than Ed Ingram because
he's the best option on the team right now. Yeah. I feel like that too. And D Woods was pushing back on that. Yeah, he believes different.
I'm gonna give Ingram the benefit of a doubt. I mean, not Ingram. I'm gonna give Risner the benefit of a doubt because he's only played 2 games. Right? He got Jeffrey Simmons the first game against Tennessee, didn't do so well. And then he got Chicago again, didn't do so well. Like, I'm not going to just throw it out the window and just judge him off of 2 games when Ingram been playing the whole season. I still want to see how he goes throughout the season, but I just look at it differently. I'm like, yo, it's not too much of a difference. And I look at the running game consistently too, because it's like we already know Darrisaw's not playing. So that left side, we know Cam Robinson is not a great in the run game. So we're missing that with Darrisaw. So now you're going to bring somebody else in who can't be, a good run blocker, with Reisner. So now you're losing with that. So now you're having to bring in multiple tight ends to help out with your running game. And now you're taking away from your offense because now they can't go out and catch passes.
But
so
it's been successful. Well, so
Yeah.
what? I mean, you're taking away from what if you're successful and you're winning?
It's only 2 games. I want to see how this goes a little bit longer though, because just like I said before.
But this is for your boy Sammy D though, D Wood. This is all for Sam Darnold's success. If you put it that way, like the way things are orchestrated, it's all getting put in place now. And I will say this too. I agree with you. When it comes to I think Darrisaw being out also could affect. Could affect the what we see in Reisner, believe it or not, because they are a unit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yes, there's going to be leaks every once in a while from this player and that player. But when I look at Blake Brandel, for example, and I'm like, okay, why isn't he having the same struggles as somebody like a Ed Ingram or even a Dalton Reisner? Now I know you said they line up against different players, but I also know he also gets a ton of help from Darrisaw too. Like being next to Darrisaw, that plays a big part.
But look at the rap and Mike. Who gets the best player on the D line every game? Where do they go?
I be feeling like goddamn Brad. I be feeling like Bradbury be getting the shit into the stick most of the time.
It's either the two, right?
He stepped his game up too. I think he stepped his game up.
It's either the two, but majority of the time it's the right guard. Majority of the time, it's the right guard that's getting that pass rush D tackle. That's how I look at it.
Well, I thought Dexter lines up on the right side of the being like their right side of the field, which would be more Blake Brandel.
No, Dexter was attacking Ingram that whole game.
Oh, okay.
That's why he had because
he's the
I'll
weakest
take your word for it. Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Okay, then. But look at that though. You took him away from Brandel. And you just gave him on Ingram, which made Brandel have a whole better game. And what do you and what did you do that game? What did Aaron Jones do the first series of the game? He ran to the left for a touchdown with Darrisaw and Brandel.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
But you can't take away from Brandel though. Brandel's been
I think Brandel's been good.
I'm not saying he's bad, but I'm saying think about it like this though, right? They took Dexter and put him against the right guard, right? And then Kevin O'Connell said, okay, cool. He's over there on the right. I'm going to just run to the left for the touchdown because Dexter's not going to be there.
Right.
Like, that's the strategy. Like,
run away from him. Shit.
You run it away from him.
Yeah, run away from him.
Like, the right guard is going to always get that push from the best defensive tackle every game. That's just how it's set. He's going to always be the lowest graded on PFF.
And that's why he needs to be better because a lot of the games he was giving up a lot of,
He's not going to be. He's not going to be.
Why can't he? He showed flashes of.
It's gonna be the same.
Flashes that he was solid, but
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be the same though, Woods, man. Like, cause I think I believe Reisner could be a little better than. Bro, it don't take that much to be better than Ingram. I told you this when we talked about it. Like, and that's just I'm just trying to be honest, bro. Because think about this.
Now he gonna make.
I get all the long developing and the scheme and stuff, and I agree with that. Like, yes, it probably does put a little
to the situation,
but everybody else is doing their job good. He's the only one not. So that's where my problem lies. Yes, the scheme does have you do have to hold up a little longer. Why nobody else having issues except for you? And you are the second to last ranked right guard in the league. I'm talking across the league, bro. Like, there's no excuse for that.
Okay, peep game though, right? So when you're out there on the basketball court, right, and you got somebody who is just going to be able to play defense over there, right, and you got the opposing offensive player, and you like, look, bro, you got to play him all day. You might not get no shots today. You're gonna have to he a dog over there, but you're gonna have to stay in front of him. You're gonna sacrifice that one player just to stay in front of that other player, right? So everybody else succeed. That's the way I look at it.
You making I feel like I'm
not making
no. Because you making it seem like Ed Ingram just taking the brunt of every team just so everybody else could be successful. I don't think it's that deep, bro.
Look at the
I
numbers.
just think Ed
Are
Ingram
you
just
good?
isn't good.
Are you a solid
I just
guard
think Ed
or
Ingram
are
just
you
isn't
not?
good.
Are you benched or not? And he's benched for a reason.
I think Ed Ingram is a solid caliber guard in this league. He's just
Really?
solid. He's not great.
Solid?
He's solid. Just solid. He'll be back for the end of the season.
But you said
though.
Ivan Pace is not good. I'm trying to figure out this, man.
Because what I need, what I feel like in a linebacker, an outside linebacker, I look at that differently. Ivan Pace doesn't do that for me. That's me, how I feel about linebackers. He's too small. He's too small. He doesn't really come down and thump that much, and he gets run over.
Bro,
who does more? Who does more for the team?
I
know it's two different.
Cashman does
No. I'm talking about like when it comes to Ivan Pace Jr. compared to Ed Ingram. I know it's two different sides.
No,
we
can't compare
who
that.
does more? Who does more
that.
for the team to help us win?
Ivan Pace
Ed
definitely
Ingram
more viable.
giving up, huh?
You know, that's a fact. D Woods know that. That ain't even no argument. He know that shit. He know that shit.
We can't compare that.
It's almost as if D Woods be cheering for like if it's not his guy.
Let me ask you, what is your thing? What is your thing against Pace, bro? Like, why do you feel like he ain't that good?
My thing about it is y'all gas him up too much.
I know you say the thump. So what? You gassing up the players. You gassing up Ed fucking Ingram.
I ain't gassing him. I said
you gassing up Ed Ingram.
I said he was solid.
Y'all you're lying to us. But you're lying to us when you're saying
that's back up what you saying though, D Woods. When you talk about Ed Ingram being solid, the stats back that up. Because if the stats don't back it up and my eyes are telling me a different story, you're not being real, bro. You're
going off your feelings. You like Ed Ingram. There's something about Ed Ingram you like, but we don't like that shit.
Watch him be back for the end of the season.
Hey, but don't cheer against the squad.
That motherfucker ain't coming back.
I'm not.
Don't cheer against the squad.
I'm just saying. Watch you come back.
Now, this is one thing I'll agree with Woods. Like, is there a huge difference? I think all of us can agree with that. No, I don't think there's a huge difference. I mean, they're both like, I would say this. I'm going to say this. Ed Ingram is ass, but he's like right under ass. You know what I'm saying? And Dalton Risner is like mid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, am I out here advocating for Dalton Risner? Absolutely not. I think the Vikings need to address the guard position going into the offseason. We had this talk, Woods, you know, and I think we agreed, right? We need to go and have this. We have to have this discussion in the offseason. We need one of the top guards.
The interior offensive line. I agree with that.
That's cool.
But don't be cheering against Dalton Risner now.
I see how y'all playing it.
No, I'm not trying to make it seem like we ganging up on you, bro. But I don't agree with you saying.
No, we ain't ganging up on him. He's saying what he's saying. He's standing on his business.
I don't agree with you saying. We're gonna have to agree to disagree, bro. We're gonna have to agree to disagree, bro.
It's straight. I love it.
I got love for you, bro.
I love it. I take the smoke any day. I ain't backing down.
No, for sure. He pulled up. Yeah, no, my boy pulled up. Shout out Woods, man. That's my boy. Y'all know that, man. This is actually good, fun conversation too, man. You know what I mean? Like I was talking earlier in the show. I was like, you know, if all three of us on this panel just agreed with every single thing, it wouldn't be what it is, man. That's what makes it special is, you know, we have players that we kind of look at a little different than others. Like, for example, like with Woods, with Ivan Pace. Like, I look into Ivan Pace. I kind of got an attachment to him coming out of college to where, you know, D Woods looks at a linebacker a little different. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's cool.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah. What player, let me ask you this, Mike. What player on the team do you feel like Vikings Nation kind of sleeps on, but you feel like he's a big piece to the team and he don't get enough flowers?
Man, I'm going with the vet, man. Harrison Smith, man.
But he gets his flowers. Everybody like Harrison Smith.
I don't know, man. People would say he's old.
Nobody don't talk down on Harrison Smith.
It seems like people be talking down on Harrison Smith. But
Harrison Smith don't even be in the combo.
He be making plays, but who else? I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
I'm about to laugh about this one. Watch.
I don't know. I'm trying to think, man. I think the defense as a whole has just been balling. I think everybody's getting their flowers. Maybe
not everybody.
Maybe Byron Murphy be getting cooked sometimes, but he be making plays as well. Stephon Gilmore. I don't really hear about Stephon Gilmore. I don't know if I think he's having a solid season.
I mean,
to be 40, he's okay.
Yeah, I was about to say if you look at the age and stuff like that, I think
he's not the player he used to be. You
Oh
can
no,
tell.
no. But they attack Byron Murphy more than they attack.
He been getting
Stephon
cooked
Gilmore.
lately too. All three of them corners been getting cooked 1-on-1. They can't play man to man.
Oh yeah, of course. That's why they in zone all the dang time. In the middle of the field's always open. But I can't. I don't even know who don't really get credit. I feel like the defense as a whole has been balling all season. They've been stopping the run. I feel like Harrison Phillips is like number 97. He's been doing his thing as their defensive tackle. Jerry Tillery made that one block field goal. I wish I would see more of him, but he did great on special teams. That was an amazing play. I don't know.
So you ain't really got nobody.
Good. I don't really got no. I think everybody's getting enough credit, man. I feel like they're all balling on the defensive side of the ball. On the offensive side of the ball, I still like Speedy Naylor be missing catches, man, and it's just be kind of, even though he's a touchdown machine, I think he got like 6 touchdowns.
5.
And some of them 5. I feel like he can have a lot more if he dropped like 2. You know what I'm saying? So
he did. Sam Darnold
like 2.
Sam Darnold threw him a dart. I was upset about that.
It went right through his arm, his hands.
You couldn't place that ball any better. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was there.
Right through his hands. But
right there.
I think that the defense is getting a lot of love. Everybody. I don't care what you say, D Woods. I don't care what you say, D Woods, about the defense, bro. The defense is balling. They number 1, I think, is stopping the run.
Okay.
You know they number 1 in the run. Yep.
Don't hate on the defense, D Woods.
I'll said Bullard need more love. That's a good one. I mean, that's a good one. I haven't seen him. Has he been hurt or something? I haven't been.
Nah, he been straight. It's just they don't get his name called. He do dirty work.
Okay, I was about to say, I haven't really been seeing him out there like that, in my opinion. So I didn't know. Jihad Ward, okay. Parker Romo need that respect. Let's go, man.
Kicker, yes.
Shout out Parker Romo.
That's a good one. The kicker, man.
Hey, for sure, man. But, you know what I mean? I like Parker Romo, man. Ward, I haven't really seen him out there like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really been getting no PT like that. I'll say people have been sleeping on Harrison Phillips. I'll say Harrison Phillips could be one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I love Harrison Phillips, man.
A lot of people underestimate, Harrison Phillips, man, and kind of don't talk about what he brings to the table. Not only the leadership, but I think, him in that run game, man, that boy be clogging shit up, man. You know what I mean? I know we always, as Vikings fans, we always say, man, we need to go get that big DT, which I'm still there. But at the end of the day, Harrison Phillips be holding it down for how big he is.
I never thought we needed it this year.
I never would have thought we would be number 1 in stopping the run. Like, that's crazy. And that goes to show you how good of a coach Brian Flores is with the talent that he has. And
me and D Woods talked about it.
Man, stop, bro.
No, that's a fact. Like, it doesn't take away from that. But me and D Woods talked about it. The teams have been playing from behind. Like, with
so
those stats, they do stop running the ball, which, that's the context a little bit. But at the end of the day, when you're number 1, you're number 1. So it's still something to be talked about. But because we were talking about with the passing game, man, like we're number 28th in yards allowed in the passing.
Oh, for real? We 28th?
We 28th, bro. We got it for that. The
defense ain't that great, but we gonna crown them.
But where are we at in total defense, though? Where are we at? Are we top 10?
We're like number 1, ain't we?
No, total defense. I think we're number 10. We're exactly 10.
Right. So we don't break. We only give up a game, probably like 18 points a game. I think.
I don't like that.
7. We don't break.
I don't like that mentality.
Shit.
But I mean, hey, look, it's an upgrade from last year. I think last year we wound up finishing.
Those last 4 games killed the defense last year.
I think we wound up finishing. Was it like 18th or 19th? Was it 18th or 19th? I think up in that range. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong because I'm going off the top from what I can try to recall. But I mean, shit, it's still an upgrade, especially coming from the year before that with Ed Donatello. I mean, shit. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, like we needed something a little better. And it is. And the defense is exciting to watch, I think, because I don't know about y'all, but when the defense is on the field, I always feel like we're gonna get a turnover. Like we gonna.
Let me ask y'all a real question. And
man,
thank you speaking of the turnovers, though, right? All right, look, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. And I want y'all to answer it. A couple of questions, honestly, though, right? The defense is good, right? That's what y'all saying. Defense is good. We got dogs on this team. We got dogs on this team, right?
Right.
I'm gonna Josh Metellus. If you take Josh Metellus and put him on any other team, where does he play?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What does he play?
What does he play?
Bro,
He'll play safety. I think he'll be
No,
a
he
safety.
can't. He can't.
Bro, Josh Metellus is an animal, bro. Don't do this.
he be making.
Bro, let's not do this, bro.
He was. He
Let's
be
not do
making
this,
plays
bro.
and he misses plays.
Like, let's not do this, bro.
Look.
Let me ask you,
Go ahead,
real
D.
quick.
Woods. Go ahead, D.
Real
Woods.
quick, D. Wood. Let me
Let me
ask you,
finish.
what is your
Let me finish.
expectation? What type of players do you think need to be
You
on
think
this
we got
team?
the,
'Cause you want a
Ravens?
bunch of Ed Reeds or some shit?
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
got
mean,
the
come on,
Ravens
man. What are
defense,
you
bro.
talking about, bro?
No, peep game though, right? Right. I'm gonna learn you for a second. You're gonna learn something today. Look,
Okay.
how I look at it, and I told y'all again, how I look at it, this
Mhm.
defense is constructed with a lot of hybrid players that can play a lot of different positions, which is cool when it works. It's cool when it works. While I asked y'all a question about Josh Metellus, right? I asked you straight up, if you take Josh Metellus off this team and you put him anywhere else, where is he going to play? You said safety, right?
Right.
He cannot play one position well. He can play interchangeably when he's disguising the defense, when he's at the line, when he's opening the box, when he's going up playing. He can do that. But when we saw Blake Cashman come out and he had to play one position, his ass started to get cooked. And why I'm bringing this shit up is we sit here and we sit there and be like, oh, the defense is good. I think about long term, right? We have a defense that's full of a lot of hybrid players. What the hell happens when Brian Flores leaves and these defense can't come together because they don't really have players that can win one-on-ones?
So name another hybrid player on the team other than Josh Metellus.
Ivan Pace.
That he's not a hybrid.
Yes,
he's a linebacker. No, he's not.
He's an
What
undersized
makes you think he's a
linebacker.
hybrid?
He's an undersized linebacker.
It don't matter. He
He's a
plays
hybrid.
like a big linebacker, though. Like
He's
his
like
play
big,
style.
big.
His
He-
play
he
style.
plays
He
good.
plays big.
Hey,
He plays big, bro.
he can't play nickel either because he can't play man on man either. Like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all making shit up. Metellus
Who can't play man on man?
He said nickel DB. Josh
Oh.
Metellus. He can't play nickel either.
Nah, I don't see that.
He can't play it. So I'm asking you a question. If you took him off of the team, he can't play anywhere else but on this team.
That's
I
just
don't know if you can
absolutely
say
false.
that. Yeah, like I don't know if you can really
That's
say that.
Let me-
Like, how do you know?
Hold on, let me ask you this. Besides the 3 games that you might be talking about this year, what evidence do you have that he can't play safety? Because if you remember, because I'm gonna take you back.
Because we never
had to
had.
actually play safety.
When?
Huh?
When?
Oh, when Harrison Smith was out, you don't remember Josh
That's one
Metellus?
game. That's one game.
No, he's done it a couple times, bro. Josh Metellus has stepped in a couple times over the years that we've had him. You don't remember that? That's why he worked his way onto the starting lineup. This man is a dog, bro. Come on now. Don't do that to my Michigan boy now. Don't do that to my Michigan boy now. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's not say dog loosely like that.
No, he is though. Come on, dog.
Nah.
A man that did you not see what he did last year? Like you just gonna forget last year?
It was cool last year, but like
so you gonna throw last year away and you're gonna judge him off of 3 games this season?
No, because I look at it as a point of example. It's like I said, I don't see him doing one thing great, and I'm on this defense. It's like he's just a hybrid player, and if he can't do that role, it's not a value to me.
So you don't think he's so why is Sam Darnold a value? And we're
not
gonna stick on the defense. No, but I just gotta ask you because the things you say, they have to circle back around to your stance on Sam Darnold. And that's why I'm confused. You confusing me, man.
Like you want perfect. Right, can I just say something? It's like this.
Ahead,
like you want perfection from the defense, but you don't expect perfection from the offense.
No,
and
that's
the
not
leader
what it is.
of the offense is our quarterback.
That's not what it is.
And look, I like Sammy D, but that man ain't perfect. That man be making mistakes throwing.
You can consider him a hybrid.
Like
right?
my whole thing is this: D Woods, in your opinion, in your opinion, is this team more of a offensive team or a defensive team?
I think it's a defensive team.
Yeah. That's a problem. That's a problem. And that means the defense been balling more times than not, D Woods.
I don't
know how.
I mean, I ain't gonna say it's a problem, Mike.
I
wouldn't say it's a problem, but I agree with you that the defense definitely is.
The reason why I say it's a problem, Rap, because our head coach is an offensive-minded head coach, and our offense should be it's been balling lately. But I mean, I think you would agree. Even though we got the dubs, you would want to win a little bit easier, I should say. A little bit easier. You know what I mean? But I just feel like this defense been holding this team down since Brian Flores been the dangle defensive coordinator since last season. So like you can't expect perfection from, and he don't even got like a top corner, bro. He has some players, some dogs, but he don't even got a top he don't have a top corner. He don't have a top defensive tackle, and he's making it work. And he's making it work to the best of his ability. And the only weakness is that zone in the middle. The middle of the defense is just trash. They get burnt every time. But other than that, they've been stopping the run, even though they stop running. They're not really that. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but they're number one. You know what I mean? When it comes to stopping the run, stat wise.
Who's your favorite defensive player on the team? What?
It's gonna always be Harrison Smith right now. I mean, that just goes back to after Harrison Smith is Blake Cashman. Like,
because I know you big on like linebackers. I get that vibe. Like you want the big thumper dude, but like for you not to think that Ivan Pace is you to think Ivan Pace is a hybrid, bro. Ivan Pace paid big, man.
I just feel like with Cashman, like he gives me everything that I want in a linebacker. Like he's able to call the plays. He's able to tell the defense where to shift at. He's able to come down and thump and actually intimidate guys. Like that's a linebacker to me. Like,
let me say this, D Wood. So you're expecting all this from a player that was undrafted, an undrafted free agent, but you don't expect Sammy. Sammy was what pick was he? The third overall pick. The third overall pick. So you expect him to be this perfect player, this perfect linebacker, being undrafted, but you don't expect perfection from Sam Darnold when he was drafted third overall, bro. There's different levels, like a first round pick, top 3 pick compared to an undrafted pick, bro. Undrafted player. So from what he has done, he has been playing big, bro. He's been playing awesome.
You can't compare the two.
How can I? Why can't I?
Because for one, you're talking about a linebacker against a quarterback. Quarterbacks are at premium against this league. So quarterbacks are always going to have more value to this league than a linebacker. So you really can't compare the two.
I'm comparing the two because you're making it seem like, this player has to be perfect. And he was undrafted, but the player that's been drafted the thing about it is, Mike, hasn't played out until he came to the Vikings.
It's just like I told Rap before you got on here, right? I'm open to always giving the situation a critique. And it seems like when I give a situation a critique, y'all take my critique and y'all say like, oh, you have a problem with it. Oh, you want it to be perfect. I never said that shit has to be a perfect scenario. I just told you guys what I have problems with.
The way what you're saying, you talk as if it has to be a perfect scenario. What you're saying.
Never said
I didn't say I'm not saying you said perfect, but what you're saying is, oh, he has to be this, he has to be that. Bro, he was undrafted and the guy's balling.
Hey, Rap, what did I say about Ivan Pace?
What do you expect from an undrafted free agent?
I feel a linebacker should be, in my opinion.
Yeah, like just so usually, from what I get from it, your stance is you think he should be obviously bigger than Ivan Pace. You think Ivan Pace is undersized and you want him to come down and thump and be able to make tackles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I get out of it. But when I look at Ivan Pace, Ivan Pace does it all, man. You know what I'm saying? Even from his college film, man, he be knocking big dudes on their ass, man. You got to go watch, man. You got to watch. Ivan Pace be knocking big dudes on his ass, man. That boy play big. For sure.
My favorite linebacker is Chad Greenway. He ain't Chad Greenway, but I still respect.
I'm just saying but look though, it's just what I'm saying though. It's like I can sit here and be like, look though, right? Like, yeah, I have a problem with this. I have a critique with this, right? And y'all take that critique and just make that shit and automatically go to absolutes. And it's like, nah, I never said it. No. Let me lay my point.
Articulate what you're saying because you make it seem. Hold on, go ahead.
Because it's a difference. It's like if I sit there and say, "Damn, the defense is good," but I have a problem with, hey, this being a problem, whatever. Y'all basically get on here and be like, the defense is good. The defense is, we do this. It's like, yeah, I get that shit. I'm not taking that away. I'm just saying what I see personally, we got these problems. We need to work on this. Hey, why is this consistently happening? That's a critique. That's not saying shit should be perfect. That's me critiquing it. But y'all take that shit and take it into absolutes, and that's not fair. That's
what
not
did you
cool.
say about Ivan Pace? What did you say out your mouth about Ivan Pace just a minute ago? What did you say?
Ivan Pace is not what I expect, what I feel is my type of a linebacker. And that's my opinion on what I feel a linebacker should be. That's different from saying he sucks or whatever. I never sat there and said he sucks. He's okay. He's solid. I'm not taking that away from him. I'm just not finna sit here and get on this soapbox and say he's all world when I don't believe that he is.
Nobody's saying he's all world. I'm just saying for him to be an undrafted free agent doing what he's doing. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for him to be undrafted, this man is doing a great job, man.
He's straight. He's
like
straight.
Crazy. He knows what he's doing. So I think that was a great pickup. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying he's all world. I think he's solid.
Exactly. Exactly.
But going back to Josh Metellus, look, I agree with you though, bro. Like he be missing some tackles. He be doing some boneheaded plays.
He can't really play coverage.
But he does make a lot of plays too. He does make a lot of plays.
I never took that from him.
No team, and I'm just want to say this: like, regardless, like, no matter, even I don't know about that Ravens defense. I don't know if they had a weakness, but every defense has a weakness, and it's just like, and teams are watching the film and they're going to attack that weakness. It's up to the defense to make those adjustments and try to cover it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I understand what you're talking about when it comes to like the zone, because we was talking about that on the phone about the zone. But I mean, there's really nothing you can do because you can't, like you said, he doesn't have the talent. But for the talent that he's working with, it looks good, bro. Like,
no, he has. It's not that he doesn't. Not that I feel like it's not that he doesn't have a talent. Not that he have the players. I just feel like it's sometimes Brian Flores just stays in his bag and he gets a little stubborn on what he wants to do, and he feels like, look, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing that's been working, and I'm not gonna back guys up in the coverage and change my defensive scheme. If it's working, it's working. But I feel like sometimes you have to do a little bit of tweaks throughout the season, especially if your middle of the field is going to always be open. You got to figure out a way to give opposing offense a different look to where it's not like that all the time.
What would be your, to go off of that, what would be your solution to
my solution to that is that we probably can't do it this year, but my solution with that would be bringing in another linebacker that mirrors Cashman, to where you have two linebackers in the middle that can basically do it all, that can come down and thump, play the run, and basically play coverage in the middle. That can help the
like
middle.
Like an Eric Kendricks.
Yeah, like an Eric, but that's Cashman. You would have two quote unquote straight middle linebackers. Like, and then you can probably bring Pace in, or Grugier Hill or Murphy in, during certain situations. That's how I would fix the middle of the field. That's probably something we can't do now, because I feel like when you put Josh Metellus in there, there's some times where it just doesn't work like it used to. It doesn't work like it worked last year, and we see that.
I think this defense is better than last year.
It is better because it's a little different. It is a little different, just due to the fact that when you add in ABG and Grenard, I mean, they definitely bring a ton of pressure. Just those two alone.
Pressure, right? That's the thing. Pressure, right? So I don't know if y'all watched the pregame against the Colts, right? Flacco basically said we leaving 6 in. Right? We live in 6 in. He basically advertised our situation. We leaving 6 in. Throughout that whole game, Flores kept trying to blitz, knowing that it was going to be 6 in. And I'm not saying Flacco had a great game, but you can see, like, if Flacco had the players or he had a better offense, that there were plays that he kind of left on the field that he could have exploited because Flores was still actually blitzing. And it took us basically to the end of the game, till the game was already basically done for us to actually get to the quarterback. And it's something similar that happened with the Rams, where basically they left 6 in and they motioned a lot of guys around and they got the middle of the field. They got their one-on-ones, and basically, Kupp you know, and Puka Nacua had great games. And that's the situation where I'm saying, like, we have to look at that, because it's like, if you look at our schedule, we haven't had a lot of teams that have high power offenses like that we played against. We played against a lot of sucky quarterbacks that can't get the ball out fast or whatever. But it really seems like when we run against these good offensive coordinators and these offenses that's constructed well, we seem to have a problem. Now, that's not me saying that the defense sucks. I'm just noticing the shit like, okay, what can we do to make this a little bit better? Because it seems like this is going to be a problem. And I'm looking down the road, because it's like, once you get in the playoffs, you're playing against the best of the best. You get what I'm saying? And look at what Philly is doing, right? Saquon can catch out the backfield, right? When they have everybody healthy with Goddard, when they have all their receivers healthy or whatever, right? They're offensively, they can mash up and exploit us to ways that other teams can't, that we haven't been accustomed to consistently. That's the problem. It's not going to be a surprise to me, because I've been seeing the holes. But don't take it as like, I'm like, oh, it's end of the world. But that's just something that I look at, because I want this team to be successful. And it's not saying defense sucks. That's
so
just a critique.
Okay. You know, I like that, because I like that energy, because I feel the same way with our first point with Sam Darnold, right? Like, I feel the same way about, and the only reason I keep going back to Sam Darnold, bro, because this was the argument that you've been riding on that. You feel me? And it's crazy, right? Because when you talk about stuff like that and you say, well, our quarterback leads the league in turnovers. Now, although he might have had 2 good games back to back so far, how you feel about that going into the playoff? You think that's sustainable? If you know that a quarterback tendency is to, you know, turn the ball over and put pressure on that defense that you really
I feel like this, right?
On?
I feel like this, though. At the end of the day, like, situation of football, like, when it comes to our offense, there are times, like, I know how the offense look. Y'all can sit, Mike can get on here feel like I don't get on the offense. I get on the offense just as much as I get on defense, if not more. The problem,
I don't never see you get on offense. Like
no,
that.
because you never see me get on offense, because people not as loud about it as that. My problem with my problem with the offense is, I feel like scripted plays at the beginning of the game, the first quarter, it seems like we come out there, we have the scripted plays, we're able to always score on our first and second drive consistently, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like the opposing defensive coordinator goes in his bag and he basically switches some things up and, you know, adjusts, and then Kevin O'Connell doesn't adjust to the adjust until we get into the third quarter after halftime, and then we have the other scripted plays for the half, and then we go back in. Those quarters in between, I have a problem with it too, because it's like we have too many 3-and-outs, and I feel like the offense basically gets stagnant and it gets too predictable at times, you know, especially in the middle of the games. And I have a big problem with that, because it's like, all right, cool. It's like, play calling, I'm not finna come on here and be like Kevin O'Connell's a bad play caller, because there's a whole lot of different nuance to the situations. But sometimes you just gotta sit there and be like, all right, if it's 4th and 1 and you got your running backs basically getting 5 yards a pop, just run the ball. You got Sam Darnold that can basically get you 2 on a quarterback sneak. Just go and do that. I feel like sometimes Kevin O'Connell has issues with himself, where he's basically trying to be too cute. And then next thing you know, it's like you have a bad play and you take the momentum away and you give the ball right back to the opposing offense, and then our defense has to come right back on the field. Like the Lions game, for example, right? The Lions game shouldn't have been a game we won, but right after Ivan Pace made that great play.
Guess who caused that fumble, though, real quick? Who caused that fumble?
Metellus.
Let's go.
Right?
Metellus and Pace, both on those plays, man. Let's go.
Guys that he don't like.
You see, I never said I didn't like.
No, I just had to say that. Though.
I'm not saying that you don't like.
It was just D Woods. That wasn't to throw a shot at you, but it was just ironic that those two players were the ones who caused that.
But I'm gonna be honest though, right? I'm gonna keep it G all the way through, right? They caused the fumble and a touchdown, and what the offense did on the next drive was stupid. All you had to basically do was get a first down and close the game out. That's it. That's all you had to do. Offense with 3-and-out, and then you brought the defense right back on the field again. and then we end up losing that game. And then what happens? Who gives a fuck if we have 50 seconds left at the end of the game? You're basically having to go quick game when we don't run quick game. Like, we just had a conversation about that. We don't run quick game. We have long developing plays. Like, why you put your offense into a situation to where we have to run quick game to go down the field, and then we lost that game? That's the problems I have with the offense. Like, I can go all day with the shit, but it's just like, I just feel like y'all just only want to talk about certain shit. It's
I think the reality of this whole thing is fans have opinion. That's what being a fan is. Like, you're not gonna like you have certain fans that just, they like every single thing. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like,
and then you got certain fans that don't.
And then
like
you got
anything.
certain fans that critique it, like us. Like you got, and like Mike said, you got fans that don't like anything. They just complain about everything. I think as the job we bring to the table, as far as like us putting our faces on here and talking about the team, being content creators, you gotta look at things and you gotta disagree with certain things, how the team runs, and that's what we're doing tonight. And that it's fun. It's good conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. Either way it goes, I always say we all have the same end goal. So that's what's great about this whole thing, is we all just want to win a Super Bowl. You feel me? Like, and somebody just said in the chat, we playing with house money this year. I think this year right here is definitely one of those years where there isn't too much to complain about as Vikings fans, only because we dealt with injuries. I mean, RIP to Kyrie, man. I mean, we've had a lot of things go on with the team, and it's like, damn, we still here at 9-2 in a tough division too. What a year to be 9-2, because we would have got left behind if we were 500 right now. I mean, it's over with. Our season damn near would have looked already like it's over with, because the Packers are balling, the Lions are balling. You know, we got 3 teams at the top. Shit, I don't know. Can all 3 teams make the Super Bowl? Make the playoffs?
Shit,
like, I don't even know if 3 teams in the NFC North can make it. I know 2 can make it, but I don't know if 3 can make it. I don't know if that ever happened or not either. That would be crazy. Could you imagine?
Yeah,
it's happened before. 3 teams in the same division.
Because you get 7 in now, right? Because it just comes down.
Yeah, you do get 7. Yeah, you do get. But 4 of them, 4 of the spots are going to be obviously division winners.
Yeah.
So and then the other 3, I guess. Yeah, that'd be crazy though, to have the Packers, the Vikings, and the Lions all in the playoffs, man. That's gonna be. I'll tell you, man. It's NFC North tough, man. This NFC North. I think coaching is separating us. When you look at the play, like we talked about, the defense having its holes. We got older cornerbacks. You know what I mean? We doing this, that, and the third, even though we do have a ton of bright spots too. Then we got the offense running by Sam Darnold, who turns the ball over, but yet he bounced back. He has a couple good games here and there. I mean, I think coaching, I think we can say that coaching and the culture is really what's holding us afloat, bro. Like,
I'm gonna call my boy Sammy and tell him not to play for the rest of the year.
And that run game
y'all
too,
have
man.
Nick Mullins, so y'all can see what it's like without him.
What's up with
look, I don't want Nick Mullins. I don't want Nick Mullins.
No.
I stick with Sammy, but I will say this: I'm not gonna die on the Sam Darnold hill and act like after this year I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on that. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Like, I think we know enough about Sam Darnold. Is he having a good year? Yeah, he's having a good year. I think Kevin O'Connell is the X factor. So, like, if Sam Darnold could have a year like this with him having a issue of turning the ball over, and he's still doing it under Kevin O'Connell, but yet it's still looking good, I'm excited to see what he can do with a JJ McCarthy. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a good
I'm
point.
open to that.
Excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Yeah,
it's
so,
like
so you good to move off of Sam Darnold after this season.
I told you I'm not tripping on it. Like, like how the shit is set up. It's like I feel like we have these conversations when we 5-0 and we talk about Sam Darnold being MVP, and we talk we talk about, oh, how much money is going to be Sam Darnold to move back. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Sam Darnold is a stopgap quarterback, and we should accept it for what it is. Like, y'all want to sit up here and talk about all this other stuff that don't matter. This team set up for a rookie quarterback for the next 4 seasons, and that's what it's going to be. Sam Darnold is a stopgap quarterback. All this other shit that's surrounding it does not matter. Ride the wave
this year.
Ride the wave with this season, because the whole thing with Sam Darnold is he's going to get a contract somewhere else. If he wants to come back on a lesser deal for the same deal he had this season, that might be a possibility, but the percentage of that happen is none.
I don't think,
and I'll be mad.
Yeah,
I'll be mad. At that point, we gonna argue for real.
So move on.
We gonna argue.
I just don't. I just don't get it. It's just like you talk about the wrong shit. It's just like, oh, Sam Darnold's playing so good. Like, we don't know JJ McCarthy's gonna be healthy. Oh, it's like
that's a good thing to talk about because, like,
that is a good thing to talk about.
What you mean? That's something that we should talk about because if
Why?
he's not healthy, D Woods, if he's
Why?
not healthy, that puts our franchise back a little bit.
Because
he's supposed to be the present in the future, bro.
He gonna be straight.
If his knee ain't right, I'm not saying he won't be. But that is a conversation that I don't think you should automatically write off and say, "Oh, that's not something we should talk about."
But it shouldn't involve Sam Darnold.
That's a very big deal. If he's not healthy for the 2025 season, that's going to set us back, bro.
But it shouldn't involve Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold shouldn't be in the equation with next year at all.
No, facts.
I'm
I
not
agree.
worried about him.
Facts. I agree. I agree with that. I'm all the way with you.
It shouldn't be involved at all. Like, we can sit here in conversations like, hey, how's McCarthy doing with his rehab? Is he going to be ready for training camp? Is he going to be ready for OTX? That's cool. That ain't got shit to do with Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold he's gone next year.
Yeah,
I think it's like I think it's more like a lot of Viking fans are thinking like, what if he happened to go on a run like that Nick Foles run when the Eagles had Nick Foles and they went all the way to the Super Bowl and they win the Super Bowl? Then that's going to be a conversation, regardless of what you're saying. If we happen to win a Super Bowl with Sam Darnold this season, I'm just saying, bro.
He's Trent Dilfer. He's gone.
I'm just saying, bro. If it happens,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real. As a Vikings fan, boy, if Sam Darnold win us a Super Bowl, that's my goddamn quarterback. Yeah, me.
Hey,
the first in our history, bro.
You already know how I feel about Sam Darnold, SC all the way through, California native. If he win a Super Bowl, I love you. He gone. Because you know why? No,
he wouldn't leave.
It's not gonna be that easy. It's not gonna be that easy.
No. Let me say this though, right? You know why I want him gone? Not to say like I don't like him. Why he's gone next year is because we spent 6 seasons with a
boy. Your tone changing, D Wood, boy. No, hey, boy, listen.
Because next season is a different season. We talking about next season, right? We spent 6 seasons with an overplayed quarterback that was in the middle, right? We spent that. We're out of that shit now. We're done with it. We wanted a rookie quarterback to come in here on a rookie contract so we can reset the market and reset this team.
Sam Darnold technically is on a rookie type of
deal. Paid $10 million, right? So why are we even entertaining the shit with Sam Darnold, knowing damn well if he goes anywhere, he's probably going to get 25 upwards million for the next season, which is going to affect our cap going forward. We don't want that anymore. We're past that.
We're moving on the scenario. The ultimate best scenario. If we win the Super Bowl, that's different.
No, it doesn't.
And listen.
Yeah, because if you can get a Super Bowl winning quarterback for $25 million, you're gonna take that.
No, you move on from that. You move on from it, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all crazy.
You're moving from a.
Bro, you supposed to be the Sam Darnold enthusiast out here, and now you changing your mind.
I'm just realistic because I know we got McCarthy sitting there waiting for his team.
But you win the Super Bowl, though?
That's
the Super Bowl. We're not talking about winning one playoff game. We're talking about the Super Bowl, bro.
JJ McCarthy at the end of the day.
You telling me if Sam Darnold goes on a run, like this is hypothetically speaking, Sam Darnold goes on a run.
I don't care what you say. Sam Darnold can win MVP. Bye. Thank you. JJ, your turn.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, listen, I'm a JJ. Hey, look, everybody know how I feel about JJ, but I'm going to tell you right now.
Why are we even having this conversation? The Ravens did it with Trent Dilfer. They did it.
But he wasn't having a season like how Sam Darnold had.
He was there. They moved on from him. This team, like, all honesty though, right? If you really sit there and you think about
it, they haven't won since.
They won after that.
They did.
They won with Flacco.
They won Flacco.
But they moved on from a mediocre quarterback to get another quarterback the next couple of years with a top draft pick. We already have our top draft pick already on the team. He's just injured right now. Like, I just don't understand like why the conversation is about, if he wins a Super Bowl. No, it does not matter. He's a stopgap quarterback. You got to go, bro.
I mean, look, I can honestly buy into it though. I mean, I'm not. Look, when it comes to Sam Darnold, like I can buy into it. Now, holla at me once it happens. Let me I'm gonna celebrate the Super Bowl first, and then holla at me.
No, I'm not because now y'all being contradiction of yourself and y'all being hypocrite.
No, it ain't. No.
Because look, peep game, right? If you sign Sam Darnold to a contract upwards to $25 million, what does that do? You can't get a young corner in free agency.
Why not? $25 million is nothing.
But we don't even know if it's going to be 20. It could be 30. It could be 40.
But you just said 25. You threw that number.
25.
I said
you
upwards.
threw that number out there.
I said 25 upwards.
Okay, let's say 35.
Let's say 35, money, bro.
No, it's not.
You got the rookie right there.
Not for a Super Bowl, not for a quarterback that actually performed. Now that's what I'm saying. This is a hypothetical situation that we're talking about.
Wait.
It's not gonna happen. I don't want to say that.
I got it. I know why y'all think like that, and I might hurt y'all feelings. I'm sorry. Brad, where you from? Brad, you from South Carolina, right?
Charleston, South Carolina.
Right? You from Philly, right? Right? I'm a California native, Laker fan all the way through. All the way through, right?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I've seen championships before.
Oh,
yeah.
I know how to move on when you win.
Hey, D was. Hey. And most of those championships that y'all got was before you was probably born.
No,
so a lot of them don't even count, bro.
I done seen 5 with Kobe, and the Dodgers just won this year. Sometimes you got to move on when you're a little bit successful to make sure the future keeps on going.
Hey, bro, but this is the first Super Bowl in history, though, bro.
Who cares?
What you mean we care? We trying to get one.
I definitely care.
I care.
I'm
trying to win a Super Bowl, D.
If we win the Super Bowl, I'm happy for it. I'm cool. Thank you, Sammy D. I appreciate it. This was a successful season. Came out of nowhere. Thank you. Go get your money somewhere else. JJ, are you healthy? Let's go.
That's the real question right there. JJ, are you healthy for the start of the 2025 season?
Yeah.
That's the real question.
This shouldn't even be a conversation, bro, because it's just like, man, like we have the future right there. I'm not saying he's going to be all world because we don't know what JJ McCarthy is yet because he hasn't played any meaningful games yet. But I'm just saying, though, it's like we can't be having these conversations about Sam Darnold be signed to this team. Like, that's not in the plans. Because if we wanted to sign a quarterback for crazy money, we would have just kept Kirk Cousins. I
can't agree with you on that, bro.
Okay,
because Kirk Cousins' tax bracket was a lot different.
It's the same.
And we did 6 years, and you have 6 years of evidence. Like, we're talking about the first year we have Sam Darnold, if you were to win a Super Bowl with him, and like he performs actually, like where it's obvious that it's not just the defense, like he's making the clutch plays and he's actually doing his thing.
It doesn't matter, bro. If the Super Bowl,
how does that not matter? That's the
ultimate thing, dude.
How does that not matter?
If the Super Bowl, that's the worst thing you could possibly do as a franchise. Is
what?
Re-sign Sam Darnold, knowing you have a rookie in the wings. It'd be, I could probably be a little open to it. Like I can probably be maybe like, all right, maybe like 60-40 if we didn't draft a rookie last year. But we already have the rookie quarterback there. He's already on the roster. We're already playing with Hawks money.
So let me ask you this: you say the future. Because you say, you got to get rid of Sam. We would have to get rid of Sam Darnold to make sure the future's still bright.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. Let's just say JJ McCarthy isn't good. And you get rid of Sam Darnold, JJ McCarthy comes in and we find out, oh fuck. How far back has our franchise been set back?
That's what I was just saying.
No. Okay, look, peep game. You don't have to necessarily be like, okay, it's not a bad thing. You have to figure it out. You can always draft another quarterback the next season. If you go into 2025, right, and you see that Jason McCarthy is not the guy, he can't develop, he doesn't learn the plays, that's cool. Just draft another quarterback next season. Shit, look at what the Cardinals did. Look at what the Cardinals did.
My boy said, "Fuck it, just do him again."
Look at what the Cardinals did. They drafted Josh Rosen, top 10 in the draft, right? Yeah. Came back and said he ain't it. Go get Kyler Murray.
The Vikings ain't built like that, though. I don't think the Vikings would do that, bro.
But Quasi is.
I think Quasi and Kevin O'Connell.
That is true.
Quasi is. So that's what I'm saying. They're like, they not about to do that shit. Quasi is.
And real quick, like Norris saying Alex Smith, Pat Mahomes, I get that. And then like Vikings game and say D Woods is right. We pay Sam Darnold. We have a rookie contract that gets thrown away. I mean, I get all that too, but I'm in that boat. If the Vikings don't win a Super Bowl right now, I think we need to make sure everybody understands. We're having a conversation about Sam Darnold taking us to the Super Bowl and we win it. Like we're holding up the Lombardi trophy. That's what we're having a conversation about. So it's a little different.
You will always be a hero in Minnesota. When you come to Minnesota, you don't got to pay for no hotel rooms. Everything's on Minnesota. But you got to go, bro. Like,
got to daddle.
Hey, and look, I wouldn't be mad either way. I'm a JJ fan, bro. So at the end of the day, seeing 9 play, it ain't gonna make me mad. I'm just saying. Winning a Super Bowl would feel crazy, though. I would have to kind of be on Sam's team at that point.
If we win a Super Bowl with Sam Darnold, and he came back, and let's say the next season he just basically turned into a pumpkin, how people say, y'all gonna be the first ones complaining. Y'all gonna be the first ones. Y'all gonna be the first one saying, "Damn, we got JJ McCarthy. He should be playing." Why even have that conversation? Why even get to that?
But you still have JJ McCarthy. Yeah, so it wouldn't matter
to do that.
But now you got a rookie quarterback on a rookie scale pay scale, and you're paying.
It doesn't matter because he can't play this year regardless. So if let's just say again, we're having a conversation that we win the Super Bowl this year,
about next season.
Exactly. So either way, we already lost a year on JJ. So let's just say Sam Darnold wins a Super Bowl this year, and then week 5 comes around next season, and he's playing like a pumpkin. You put your rookie quarterback in.
You already paid him though.
But still, yet, hey, at the end of the day, he's not going to make. This is the thing. We said he's only going to make. Sam Darnold's not making 50 to 60 million like these other quarterbacks.
I don't care if he makes 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't care. That's money that needs to go to.
It's crazy. This conversation went from like it went from us disagreeing with D Woods on Sam Darnold because he was like hyping Sam Darnold up. Now we're trying to keep Sam Darnold, and he ready to throw the motherfucker out with the bathwater. God damn.
No, I'm gonna hype him up. I'm just saying though, like we talking about next season. Next season,
I got you.
It's different though. I don't care what he comes back for.
No,
he's not the quarterback of the future. McCarthy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how I would feel until it happened. To be honest, right. So like I'm saying it now just because like I'm just thinking about holding up the. I'm like, bro, fucker, whatever quarterback win us a Super Bowl, you better build that motherfucker a statue outside of U.S. Bank. But in reality, though, I mean, yeah, as the offseason would probably come around, I probably would get more like, fuck it. Huh?
What's the last time show y'all seen?
Man, it's been a minute, boy. I mean, as far as well, where I'm from, we don't have any teams, so it don't matter. My city don't got no teams.
Exactly. 2008.
That's between Philly and LA. See where I'm from, man. We don't got no teams.
What's the last championship y'all seen, Mike?
2008.
How many? Yeah, that's it. That's it. I know what it is to win. I know what it takes.
Come on,
I'm cocky with that. I know what it.
So takes. They should have traded. They should have traded Kobe after that first one. That what you saying?
No. They got rid of Shaq in one too.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Yeah, nah, they did.
But they replaced Shaq with who? Did they replace him with?
Pat Gasol.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Hey, so let me ask you this. Woods. How you feel about Danny Dimes, and what do you feel like the intentions are behind that?
Oh, I'm a little disappointed, bro, because I feel like this though, right? At first, I was just like, all right, cool. Quasi Smart, maybe we sign him for 2 seasons. That's how I wanted it to be. 2 seasons, you let him sit for this year, learn the offense, whatever. You sign him for the next season. That way you already have a backup. Because the last thing I want is to be in a bidding war doing free agency, because motherfucking agents get tricky in free agents. They want to tax you because this team want to pay more and shit like that. Yeah. I will already have Danny Dimes on the squad as the backup quarterback. I don't care what nobody say. He ain't taking Nick Mullen's role this year. He ain't taking Sam Darnold's role this year. The whole purpose was bringing him in this season to learn the offense so he can be McCarthy's backup next year. We ain't talking about McCarthy not being healthy. We ain't even talking about that shit.
We're gonna be optimistic.
But I was disappointed when I heard that he was signed to the practice squad because I feel like when players are, I'm not 100% with this. I feel like when players are signed to the practice squad, certain teams can call that team up and take players from the practice squad and sign them to their active roster. So you're not really protecting him so much. It's just like, if you're going to do it, just do it right. Just sign him for 2 seasons. Like, I don't get like the practice squad shit. Like, just go ahead and cut Rippon. He's never going to play. He barely even dressed. Just let Danny Dimes sit there. That's cool. But I just felt like they kind of botched the situation with the whole practice squad situation because we never know what's going to happen.
If you release them off the practice squad, there's a
they got it, right?
Yeah, there's a window. Like you got to make it through waivers or something like that.
I want them signed. But you can.
I don't think you can just steal off the practice squad. Like, for example, if we have a player signed on our practice squad, somebody can't just say, "Hey, we want him. Let me get him."
No, you can. Okay. You can unless you take them. You can take a person from your practice squad and put them on your active. You have to put them on your active roster. You can't take them and put them on your practice squad. You have to put them on your roster. You're 53. That's why you see practice squad players go from a team and they go for the 53 for that 1 week, and then they get cut 2 weeks later, and then they're back in free agency. You don't really protect Daniel Dimes with that shit because he's on the practice squad. Let's just say another team quarterback blows his knee out.
They can't just come take Daniel Jones, is what I'm saying.
But I'm not sure about that.
Just because another quarterback blew it, they can't just say, Daniel Jones is on the Vikings practice squad. Hey, come here, you're on our team now.
Murphy said a player has to agree. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I say maybe I'm wrong. I just would rather have him for 2 seasons. I just rather do it right because looking at the contract situations, we only have 1 quarterback under contract next year, and that's McCarthy.
Yeah.
I want to back up.
I think Daniel Jones could be that. Yeah. No, my thing was this. I think Daniel Jones, I feel a little bit different. I would want to keep Daniel Jones as a backup, to be honest with you, but I feel like this is the plan with Daniel Jones. I think him and his agent are smart for doing this. There's gonna be a little sense of the unknown there when it comes to the offseason this year, being that he's with Kevin O'Connell. Even though he hasn't had a full season, this time is going to be valuable where they're going to be like, well, damn, how much has Kevin O'Connell been able to develop him throughout this last 2 months? You know what I mean? Because Kevin O'Connell has the resume, I guess, he has that kind of look on him where teams believe, he can change any quarterback. So it's going to be one of those things where Daniel Jones now can hit the market and kind of get that sour. Because if he would have went, let's just say he went to the Raiders, and they would have tried to rush him and throw him out there today. And he looked shitty. His value would have been that he's not getting the bag. But now that he's going to be sitting on the scenes with us, and even though he won't see the field, I think just that unknown of how much more has Daniel Jones developed, because at the end of the day, he was a starting quarterback in this league, kind of like Sam Darnold effect, just like when he was on San Fran, So I think another team may take a chance on that. They might be like, hey, we need a quarterback, so hey, Daniel Jones, we'll pay you $30 million or whatever. Because I don't know how his contract. I guess it's the same as Russell Wilson. Like the Giants just got to eat it.
All set language.
Like 11 points. The Lions. To answer your question, it says players cannot be signed directly from one practice squad to another. It says they either have to be released first or become free agents or get signed directly to an active 50.
That's what I said.
Okay. So a team can come and say, "Hey, we're signing you to our active roster," but he can deny it though. But somebody like Daniel Jones can say, "Nah, I'm straight," because he's already like
you want to hide.
Yeah, like he's already an established player, but like a player like I guess just any kind of player that has never seen the field. If a team knocks on their door and says, "Hey, bro, we want to sign you," they're gonna jump on that.
They're gonna jump on
rightfully so. You know what I mean?
I just feel like at the end of the day, too, just like I said about the second year, like I don't like putting stuff in the agent's hands too much, especially in the off season. Like let's just say he does, ride it out on a practice squad the rest of the season and do it all about the playoffs. We never know how teams are going to respond to that. You might get San Francisco might say, "Shit, I want you as my backup." You might get the Rams who have a similar offense and say, "Hey, we want you for our backup," but now we're out of a backup quarterback and we got to look with somebody else when we already had them in house. I just feel like just solidify a situation, sign them 2 years, it ain't gonna be that much. And I just kind of feel like I understand it from a player standpoint of like, with your money wise, you might want to hit the open market again. just to see what it is. But being a Viking fan and just looking at the business aspect of it, I would have preferred 2 seasons to lock him up to already have that backup for next season and not have to worry about it. Just one less thing to talk about.
I will say this too: Daniel Jones' play style is probably more similar to McCarthy's. Yeah, as far as like, I think McCarthy's obviously going to be better, but at the end of the day, I think their style could probably like kind of, you know, them being together, locked in the QB room and shit. You know, I think it'd be good. I think it'd be good for JJ McCarthy for sure. But you know, like we talked about earlier, if Sam Darnold wins the Super Bowl, man, I don't care what D was talking about, man. Get that motherfucker the bag. You hear me? Like,
no, Sammy, you gotta go, bro.
My boy trying to throw Sammy out with the bathwater, man.
Nah,
you know
man, that's my boy. But at the end of the day, man, Quasi got a plan, and as long as he stick to his plan, we're gonna be all right.
But I gotta give D Woods credit though, because I ain't gonna sit here and lie, man. I was like, when we signed Sammy D, I was like, why would we want Sammy D? D Woods was the one that said, yo, we should go sign Sammy D. And he spoke it into existence. This shit actually happened.
Yeah, because y'all don't be listening.
And he actually planned out. Not many things. Everything that D Woods don't be saying, don't be right all the time. But this one thing that he said,
you gotta give him his flowers. You gotta give him his flowers on this one.
This one thing, though. This is one.
Let's go, man. We gotta give D Woods his flowers on this.
He's not right about the defense. He's not right about Kirk Cousins. He's not right about Ed Ingram. He's not right about all this other stuff. But for this one thing, ladies and gentlemen, that's in the chat, he is right about Sam Darnold.
Okay. Okay. I'll take that. Just wait till it comes fruition. You gonna be coming back.
Don't do that, D Woods. Don't do that.
So D Woods, man, the chat asking too, man. Like, and shout out to everybody in the chat tonight, man, for sure, man. I know we've been having an intense conversation, so we got company in the building, so we talking. We appreciate y'all, man. We see everybody in the chat supporting, man, for sure. That's love. Let's talk about some predictions though, real quick too, man, about Sunday. Let's get to the main thing, man. I know people saying drop your predictions down in the chat. Let's see what we're doing. FTC, man, you already know what time it is. What do you feel? We'll start with you, D Woods. I think I might have asked you that earlier anyways, but now that we got all three of us on here again. What do you feel the score is going to be? And how are we going to win this game? Or do you have us losing? Shit, realistic Randy got us losing, man. Our show on Purple Parlor last Monday, man, he got us losing. He done fucked the streak up, man. Shout out my boy Randy, though, man.
That's not realistic at all. I just feel like this. The game can go two ways. Like, just like I said before, with the defense, since Mike don't want to listen with the defense, they got a dog over there, a real dog over there. Marvin Harrison.
Baker?
No. Marvin Harrison Jr. over there, that if they can get that guy one-on-one with our corners in space, he could be a problem. And that's something I really don't want to have to go into. But if everything works out, the running game can consistently get 5 yards a pop. You know, JJ can probably get going again and not just be a decoy this season. I mean, this game, not like last game, TJ can get going. You know, Addison, I'm not sure if Oliver's going to play because I think Oliver is like an X factor every game because he's becoming more of a pass catching tight end this season, especially.
Yeah, I think he's out. They already listed him out.
He's out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking
who's out?
Oliver.
I'm thinking like if everything goes according to plan, I say like 24-17 Vikings all the way through. But if they can figure out a way to get Marvin Harrison Jr. one-on-ones, it's gonna be a problem for us.
Man, Marvin Harrison Jr. ain't all that, man. That motherfucker ain't all that now. Come on now. You out here, don't glaze Marvin Harrison. We got the real 18 on our team. You feel me? Like, and don't you dare, D Wood. Don't you dare, man. Don't do this tonight.
I ain't glazing them, but I'm being real. I'm just saying our corners can't play man to man.
All right, but hey, I'm gonna say it. We got the real 18 on our team. You feel me?
I don't care nothing about that.
Okay.
What was your score?
All right. As long as you don't say nothing crazy about that, you know what I mean? Because hey, we might have to take your Viking card if you come crazy like that. Now, come on, now, don't do that.
24-17. But I'm
24-17. I like it.
I'm just saying though. I'm just being real.
I get you though. I get you. And real quick, I wanna go off of what Wood said earlier because I'm on record too. The video after the Rams game, I said, look here, I was talking about Brian Flores' defense, and I said specifically you know, when you going up against, and y'all can go back and check the video after the Rams game, I said this Vikings defense does struggle when you're going up against a veteran quarterback that understands timing routes, that understands the quick game, and you have an offensive coordinator on their side that also knows. When you got that right there, that is going to be a bad combination for our defense. And I said that same thing back when we lost to the Rams, because it was obvious to see that, you know, Matthew Stafford with Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, they got it figured out with Sean McVay too. You know what I mean? Like you saw that it was like, God damn. Like,
but when I said the defense is trash.
I don't think the defense is trash, but there is a kryptonite. I think there's a kryptonite.
They got weaknesses.
Every defense is like that, man. That's the part of the game. You know what I mean? You got to figure out how to beat it.
I'm just saying, when I said defense is trash, you
man, listen, D Woods, man, it ain't you against the world, man.
You know, all right, D Woods, I got your back, man. I got your back.
The community rock with you, bro. It ain't you against the world.
I got your back, D Woods.
You know, you were only. I think you started off on the wrong foot because you was a Kirk enthusiast, man, and you know, I mean, we don't rock like that over here.
I'm a realist. That's all.
Gosh, stop.
I'm a realist. That's all.
The only thing real about Kirk Cousins is he ain't never win not a damn thing, and he's still 500 where he at now. You know what I'm saying?
And he don't play here no more, so he ain't a top.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm excited to see the next week's game because we're gonna really see who Kirk fans and who really Vikings fans.
Oh my God!
You know how I feel about that game, though? This is how I feel about that game. Just another game on the schedule. Just keep winning, baby.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. How I feel about
How you feel, Mike, about the feel about the Cardinals game? What do you think we got to do?
I like Harrison. I love Harrison.
What do you mean, Harrison Smith?
What's the
Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison.
Man, y'all with this glazing.
No, but I like him. I like him out of the draft. But what I would say is Kyle Murray.
Kyle Murray?
Huh?
Kyle Murray?
Kyle Murray.
Oh, he said Kyle.
My boy being petty. My boy being super petty right now. Let's go, man. Petty Woods.
His name Kyle?
No, his name not Kyle.
What's his name? Kyler. My bad. Damn.
Yeah.
Kyler. My bad, Kyler. My bad, Kyler.
Mm-hmm.
So Kyler, we have trouble stopping like dual threat quarterbacks. Like Caleb Williams, he broke my boy Andrew Van Ginkel's ankles. I think that it's very hard for us to stop quarterbacks that can scramble. No. Let me finish, man. Gosh, you had your turn. You had your turn.
I'm gonna give you the same energy back, though. Listen. You saying the same thing I said, I'm gonna give you the same energy you gave me.
Go ahead, D Wood. Go ahead, my brother.
Good though. No.
Go ahead, my brother.
Keep on going.
All right, so listen.
Come up with something more original.
I was rudely interrupted just now. Kyler is a Kyler is a dual threat quarterback.
What is it?
Kyler Murray is a dual threat quarterback. He reminds me, he's way better than Caleb Williams right now. He's a rookie. So I think we had trouble stopping Caleb Williams. He got his act together in that second half. That's why they came back from that 14-point deficit, because he was scrambling, getting first downs with his legs. And when he was buying time with his legs and throwing it down the field, our corners cannot stay in front of the wide receiver. So that's going to be trouble. But I still feel like, and then when you talk about our passing defense, where are we ranked right now in the NFL? We're ranked 28th. So that's bad. That's very bad. We're giving up 242.5 yards in the passing game every single game. So it's going to be tough when you go against a dual threat. So, but I still feel like Brian Flores and his schemes is going to come through when it counts the most, and
his hybrid players and all his hybrid
players, and Kyler Murray's not going to stand a chance when it counts the most. We're going to be clutch when it counts the most. We're going to get the sacks. We're going to get the interceptions. I feel like this is actually going to be a beatdown. I feel like this is going to be a beatdown, y'all. I understand the Cardinals aren't the worst at defense, but I still feel like Sam is hot right now. Sam is doing his thing. He's finding TJ Hockenson. He's finding Jordan Addison. He's finding Jalen Naylor. I mean, he didn't just force it to Justin Jefferson last game, and it worked. And I think he's going to continue to do that. And I think Aaron Jones is going to get the running game together because he had over 150 plus rushing yards last game. I think we're going to destroy him.
Did Aaron Jones have 150 last game?
He had 150 plus. My
Oh,
brother.
wow.
I think that's all-purpose yards,
brother.
That's all-purpose yards, though.
All purpose, yeah.
No.
He,
Russian.
No,
oh,
that's
he
all-purpose.
rushed for 150?
No,
You
he
sure about
didn't.
that, Mike?
No, that's all-purpose.
Let me double check.
I'm not gonna disagree. I don't remember, but I know he had a decent game.
All-purpose.
I think it. Hold on, let me just double check because
Let me-
was trying to hate on my bull.
I ain't hate. See, you see,
He's trying to hate on my homie, man. He's trying to hate on my. Yeah, you right, Joe. You right, bro. You right. He had 106. He had 106.
But all purpose, he had 150 total.
Yeah, he had.
all
Yes,
purpose.
because he had
They
3 catches for 23 yards.
I
He
can
almost
lightly
hit
try
100.
twice.
But it is what it is. But listen, I just feel like we're gonna win this game. Point blank period. I think Kyler Murray's gonna make a lot of mistakes when it counts, and we're gonna win this game 33-17.
33-17. Okay.
33-17 for me.
Okay.
We're gonna have trouble at first, but it's gonna be close. But we're gonna win this game.
I'm gonna do this. I want to blow out. I feel in my heart a blowout, but in reality, I got the Vikings winning 28-24. I think it's still gonna be a close game, man. Just because, like, every time I try to vibe and say the Vikings gonna blow out shit, I know they not, bro. Like, it's just the Vikings, man. We don't blow teams out, and it's not just the Vikings. Now that I think about it, when you look across the league, most NFL games are close in reality, man. They do be like one score. Like you got your damn outliers here and there. But I mean, look, man, 28-24. I think Sam Darnold's gonna have another game. I called last game, man. I said Sam Darnold during the pep rally. I said, man, Sam Darnold ain't gonna have no turnovers, man. My boy he gonna bounce back. See, D Woods don't think I be riding for Sammy D, man. I be riding, man. You gotta tap in, man. You know what I mean? You gotta be tapped in, man. I be riding for the boy.
Doing his thing.
Hey, I be riding for the boy, man. I think he's gonna do the same thing this week. I'm gonna say he's not gonna turn the ball over again. He's gonna have 3 games with no turnovers in a row, which is gonna be big, bro. For Sam Darnold, being that, he's still probably gonna end up leading the league in turnovers, even after having 3 weeks with 0. But it's all good, though. I had to throw my little salt in there. You know what I mean? I had to throw my little salt in there. But no, for real though, I think he's gonna have a good game. And I think, and my real prediction is Justin Jefferson's gonna go off. My thing is this with JJ. It's okay for him to be okay with not, getting 100 yards every game and 2 touchdowns or a touchdown. But at the end of the day, he is your star player, and there can't be excuses made on why you're not getting him the ball. That falls back on KOC. Like, you have to get him the ball. I'm not going to say every team has a Justin Jefferson, but every team has a star receiver in some kind of capacity where teams are going to,
They think they have one.
Or they think they have one, but defenses will shed to one side or the other. And yes, Justin Jefferson gets played a little different, but at the end of the day, I don't want to hear that for too much longer, man. Like, you gotta you can't have 5-6 games in a row where Justin Jefferson is only getting 20 yards and 30 yards. That's just not reality for Jettas, man. Like, we gotta wind up getting. So I say that to say I think he gonna go off. Yeah, he going off this game. He gonna hit that 100+ mark. And he gonna get him a couple touchdowns. I'm gonna say 2 touchdowns. Fuck it, I'm going big. And he's not really a touchdown type wide receiver, but I'm gonna say 2. That's my.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson.
But the kids wilding back there in the D was, boy. You gonna have to step in, boy, and play daddy for me.
That's just one.
Oh wow, damn.
How many kids you got, D Woods? You got
2.
3?
2. Just got 2, man. Just got 2.
Yeah. Y'all wish D Woods a happy birthday. It's your birthday?
Oh, happy birthday.
It was yesterday.
Oh, shit, happy birthday, man. Damn, you should have told. I'd have been a little easy on you tonight, man. You know what I mean? Like, damn, bro, I'd have been a little easy on you tonight.
What you do for your birthday, bro?
Man, I just chill, man. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm an old soul, man. I ain't trying to.
Man, now my daughter's birthday was yesterday, so that's crazy.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah. My daughter's sweet 16 was yesterday, so that's crazy, man. November 28th. And my grandfather's birthday yesterday, too, man. So
wow.
That was up. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Shit, that what's up, man. Yeah, no, we had a good conversation tonight, man, for sure, man. I think this was good. I'm glad appreciate you pulling up D Woods. That boy ain't ducked the smoke, because he definitely was ducking the smoke in the chat. You know what I mean? Like, he was acting like he was ducking, but he pulled up, man, of his word.
I wasn't ducking. I just ain't finna argue too much.
Oh yeah, SKOL Mafia's mom's birthday was yesterday too. God damn, wow. But hey, November 28th hitting, man.
Yeah, that's
go, man.
That's because of February. Everybody know.
Yeah. Everybody.
We done Valentine's Day, baby. That's all that is.
Yeah. My birthday is February 28th. You know what I mean? So shit. Yeah, hey, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, no. Shout out November 20th. That is Valentine, huh? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
so that's when I've been okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happened. Yeah,
That's when I've been getting busy. Okay.
that's how
It's
goes
crazy
down.
because my other daughter birthday October 22nd. So I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, okay. I
Yeah.
bet. Yeah, I always get busy around winter around here, man. You know what I mean? That's when I be getting it in. For sure. But no, we had a great conversation, man. I appreciate you pulling up Mike
Thank
Sports
you, man.
Vibes, man. My guy, as always, man. Y'all make sure y'all
Bro.
go subscribe to these
Appreciate
fellas,
you,
man.
man.
D Woods, man. SKOL State of Mind. Mike Sports Vibes. Y'all go tap in.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get my Suge Knight on. If you want some content and you want to learn something, come to SKOL State of Mind.
Let's
if
go.
You don't want nobody dancing in your videos, come to SKOL State of Mind. All right.
Let's go, man. My boy on this Suge shit. That's that Cali shit right there. I told you that boy. That's why he ride for Sam Darnold, man. That boy West Side till he die, man. I'm telling you, man. That boy don't know no better.
He don't know about winners, man.
Yeah,
hey,
nah.
no, I do because it's snow out here.
Oh, it's snow where you at?
Yeah, I'm in San Bernardino now, so it snowed like 2 years ago. Like
real 2 years ago. That ain't no damn snow out here. You had a goddamn event.
Ask XK. He was out here when it snowed. It really snowed out here. We in the mountains though, for real. We ain't. Yeah, it's legit.
I mean, live near Bakersfield.
It snowed like 6 inches in Charleston like 4 or 5 years ago. That don't mean it be snowing. It snowed, but it don't be see you know what I mean?
It be hella cold out here.
We haven't really had no snow in a long time.
Like, y'all ain't had no championships either. Oh, my bad.
Now look, y'all can. Hey, y'all need to have y'all basketball shit going on. Y'all need to set up a show because I will
not talking to
you
him
feel
about
me?
no basketball. I'm not talking to him about no basketball, man. I'm not.
Because he can't.
It's not the right time. It's not the right time. I can't really
when
say
is it ever gonna be the right time? We 17 and counting, baby.
Oh damn. Hey, Mike, man, you might gotta set that show up, bro. You can't duck the smoke.
Because we can talk about your Phillies too. What happened to them?
We're not gonna talk about them right now. Your Yankees lost too, though.
Yeah, they lost, but they got farther than your Phillies.
Doesn't matter. You can get as far as you want, but if you still lose, don't matter. That's like you get to the Super Bowl and losing. It doesn't matter if you get to the Super Bowl. If you lose,
hang the banner. Hang the banner.
What you want to hang up?
Almost
second place?
won.
What did Nelly said? What does it take to be number 1? 2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody cares about the second
my
place
boy pull out the Nelly.
Nobody cares about the third place and the second place winner. Out of here with that.
Get out of here. Get out of here with that, Mike.
Mini Snowder. Yeah, no, for sure. Mini Snowder. Yeah, for sure. Hey, man, well, I appreciate y'all fellas, man. We're going to get out of here, man. We appreciate everybody in the chat tonight, man. This shit was fun, man. We love y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all support these fellas. Like I said, man, listen, we all want the same thing, man. Give us a damn bowl. Whether it's with Sam Darnold or not, I don't give a damn. I just want to hold up the trophy, man. You know what I'm saying? Or even with the, hybrid defense, like D Wood said. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck how we got to do it.
Hey,
Let's do it.
I don't want y'all crying. when we get exposed,
when Ivan Pace get ran over at the 1 yard line, you know what I mean, for the game.
I don't want y'all crying like, dang, this shit's happening again. D Wills is right. Don't come talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come talking to me.
You're praying and hoping that happens, don't you?
No, I don't.
Praying and hoping.
I'm just
man, this defense is doing good. I can't say nothing no more. I told y'all. I just call it for what it is, man.
Don't worry, I'm gonna tag you every time Sam Darnold turn the ball over. From here on out, I'm atting you. Just like you at me with Ivan Pay, I'm atting your ass now. I'm on you. You know what I mean? I'm on you.
Yeah. Just like you tried to show me a highlight of Ivan Pace, but it was actually the D line, and then you deleted it. Yeah.
Hell nah. Ivan Pace got a highlight reel going stupid. You hear me?
He even admitted it was like, well, that wasn't a good one. I'm like, that's not supporting your argument.
It might have been one. It might have been one or two. Might have been one.
Let's get out of here, man.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all fellas, man. We out.